That's good. How are we doing?
Yeah.
That's good.
Howdy. My favourite's Zorro out of the group.
Alright.
Zorro's the
He's
fucking
cool.
man. He is the fucking man. He can't
I
get
like-
from point A to point B, but he is the fucking man.
Yeah. I like the skeleton dude. I forgot
Brooke.
his name.
Oh, what's his name? Brooke. Fucking.
I enjoy him. He's fun.
Oh, now I've got this fucking tune stuck in my head now.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's the exact fucking one. I was listening to fucking Cobra Kai soundtrack just a second ago, and now I'm fucking. This.
My favorite character probably has to be Sanji.
He was mine.
I like him.
He was mine until fucking. You know the android dude? I don't think
Oh,
he's the
Frankie.
android dude. The original one, yeah. No, of the bad guys. The big fucking massive one with the sunglasses on. I think he has
Oh,
sunglasses on.
Bartholomew Kuma.
Yeah, him. That fucking scene with the big fucking bubble. I'm not going to spoil anything, like, in case anybody ever wants to get into it, but that fucking scene and the aftermath, I was just like, yeah, okay, I know why he's Andy's second favourite. Hiroshige? Where's his first? You know, Whitebeard.
Oh, Whitebeard's Edward Newgate.
Yeah, whenever the inevitable thing happened to him, he said he was reading the manga of it, and whenever it happened, he just outright, like, in tears, just went, Shirahige! No! It was like the Khan scene in fucking Star Trek. Khan!
It's a big step.
Shirahige, that's his name.
No worries, James.
that
This is
was-
one
that
that
was-
definitely needs a. Oh, sorry. I meant to mute that. Yeah, this is one that definitely needs a headset.
That was a big devastating moment.
I think a lot of that arc is a big devastating moment, like.
Oh yeah. From Sabodi, Archipelago to Impel Down to Marineford's War of the Best. That's just like probably one of the most. That's probably one of like the iconic moments of One Piece.
By the way, guys, I found the perfect example of a statistic that proves how much this game likes to cook me out of getting imposter. In my statistics, I have just over 1.2 times the all task completed stat as I do kills as imposter. Not like wins as imposter, but kills alone.
Kills.
Yeah. So and that can happen, 2, 3, even 4 times in a game. I have more of a thing, like 1.2 times of a thing that can only happen once.
Out of the I have killed 26 imposters. I've been murdered 26 times, and I've been ejected 22 times.
Imposter kills is your kills as imposter, not times
Oh, okay.
kill an imposter.
Oh, so I've killed as many people as I've been killed.
Fair.
Fair.
Right, because I'm using Jake's laptop, it's going to be under his stats, so I'm going onto my phone to check.
I still have a negative KD, which is
You know what?
unfortunate.
Same, very slightly. Imposter kills 70 times murdered 73.
Wait, guys, those are rookie numbers. Like, my imposter kills are 238. I've been murdered 279 times.
My stats did get reset
Daily match
because I had to
me out.
reinstall it like around Christmas time, so the streams before that aren't counted towards it.
Right, that's fine.
302 imposter kills, 290 times murdered.
Nice.
Times ejected 200.
Oh yeah, if you count both murders and ejects, you like pretty much everyone's gonna have a negative KD.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's a death toll. Also, I have a crewmate streak of 12, which I'm pretty sure was last stream. because it was just crewmate.
See, I was only crewmate last time. I didn't get one imposter, and it says crew. Oh, but we switched streams, didn't we? That's why mine only says streak of 9.
Could
How have
be.
I got a crewmate streak of 1? That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense. You're right.
That
I think
doesn't
maybe
make
that's
sense at all.
current crewmate streak.
Oh,
I've-
it could be.
I've been imposter 16 times and I've been crewmate 59 times.
The few amount of times that you join, and you've had imposter basically half the times that I have. Like, what the hell is this ratio?
The difference in my ratio is hilarious. Times imposter 199, times crewmate 702. Games
mine,
started 901, games finished 816. Then again, I did play a lot of public games,
Yeah.
and that's just.
I started and completed all of my games I've played, which is 75.
To be fair though, you've only played with us.
Hello, Ellen.
It's true.
Have you not?
I have only played with you. I mean, I think I will only ever play with you guys.
That is fair. 'Cause
Probably for the
I
best.
have not played this. I think I played once, 2 public games. No, one
That's the
public
wrong
game over Christmas. I got imposter that game. I won as imposter. I went, see you bitches, I'm out, and then left and didn't play it again until we played again.
Nice.
I just remember that. I was like, well, that was a nice little bit of satisfying fun.
Code is in the disky.
Coolio. I've got to change my name.
Yeah, I've got a new name that I think everyone's gonna really like.
I was shit last time we played. I just want to make I
Completely
want to point
forgot
that.
about
Oh no, not North America.
Yeah, same.
Fuck off.
Actually, I'm changing the room, so I gotta change my name. Back to.
Okay. Shit.
Because it no longer makes sense since we're not Yu-Gi-Oh! Memeing anymore, so. Stop around, goddamn dude. Maybe if I put my detective hat back on, I'll do better.
I'm really happy that the first conversation you guys had in this chat was about anime.
Yeah.
Is
One Piece. What have I fucking walked into?
you just fall off the chair?
Generous. Nice to meet you.
This feels so
I
weird.
think so.
Oh,
That's just so dumb, cat. You're gonna do it again if you sit like that, you weirdo.
our cat just fell asleep but then fell off the chair.
How the fuck do you play this game with a keyboard and mouse? Honestly, this is backwards to me.
You have changed it to the keyboard and mouse setting, and you're not just using mouse to move, right?
No, I'm definitely walking with WASD.
Yeah.
Still using Q and E for actions and whatnot.
I'm using a tab.
why does this keep happening?
What have you done?
Oh, I'm not blue. Not okay.
Colin, what does your name mean? Should I ask?
But you shouldn't ask.
It's like, yeah, it's no wonder they wanted us to talk about anime. What the hell? Why are you just trash pan?
Because I've
So,
felt like
Scott,
taking some words out. I'm a trash pan now.
Scott's
The first
also
time-
watched it as well.
The first time I read it, I did read it as Trash Son. Trash Son.
Say 4 to 6 of us have actually watched Kiss Exes.
No.
I
I'm
should have known it was an actual anime.
I've just got the fucking Cobra Kai soundtrack on, so.
I can't hear it.
I know. That's the point. It's quiet enough that I can, but it's not drowning out the mic.
That's good.
Yeah. We don't have like the Xbox 360 Modern Warfare 2 days.
doing like, sorry, you might catch me doing little oh yeah in between like.
Sounds about right.
Fucking yeah, I'll put on Darkhawk. Darkhawk's beast. I fucking love that scene. Amy, the fucking, you know,
It's season
where, yeah, with where Kyler and his mates show up and he fucking goes, he's mine. That, the fucking, the tune, the fucking. I was
so hyped.
as soon as he got up, I was like, no, go stand in front of Kyler. Go stand in front of Kyler. And what did he do? He got like an inch away from him, just stared through him. And I was like, yes, Hawk, yes. I still want you to become, I was still like, I want you to come back to the light side of the Force, but you're a badass.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, when he broke his arm, I was like, yeah, he's not gonna like stay on the bad side for long.
I fucking, you know, the entire last episode.
It's just good.
The,
And I was like, I want more. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, I'm just like, oh. Yeah. I was like, please don't break his back again. I have no idea actually. I mean, I feel like it's gonna be like. Well, that's the interesting thing about the show. It's like, who is the main character? Well, it's not quite like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Will do now, by the way.
But then you get.
and
He
but
reflected
like,
on all the bullshit he pulls as a teenager.
No,
Well, you-
he's actually
no.
trying to be
Not even
better.
remotely.
He's
like
trying to be
fucking not
better.
even close, yeah.
Amy.
And the
Alan
good
says I
thing
love
is
you.
like, and like you see
Alan says I
everyone's
love you.
side of it. It's not just, oh yeah, here's Daniel's story. He's from New Jersey.
probably
Fucking
heard
he
that.
shows up. There's a girl he likes. Suddenly this other fella starts picking on him. It's like, well, there's a little bit more to it than that.
Yeah.
And as each season goes on, it's not that clarifies it more. It just puts you more in this perspective of both of them.
Yeah. I just love the bit where the I think it's Ali. So she's a girl from the first one. She literally comes in and goes, "There's your side, and then there's the truth." And I'm like, she's not wrong.
Yeah, I love it, and as soon as, but I love that, like, as soon as they admit to it, it's like, maybe you're right. She goes, "Ha, Point Mills, I'm the winner." You know, it's like, yes, girl.
I was like,
Fuck.
yes, that was very satisfying.
I guess the best quote to describe it is, "There's no good or evil. There's only two sides fighting for what they believe is right."
But no,
Mm-hmm.
like it's quite interesting because you get one
Oh,
side.
no. There's definitely
explain-
evil in the show.
Oh yeah. Well, it was always implied that like the karate instructor was the bad guy.
Mm-hmm. As Miyagi Sensei always used to say, no such thing as bad student, only bad teacher. Which I pointed out many times after the end of season 2. I was going, fuck off, Daniel, you horrible bastard! I fucking hate you for ages.
Daniel, did like the main protagonist from the original Karate Kid series?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, has he turned out to be a prick or something?
well, like, if you look back, he was always kind of a prick.
Yeah.
But,
He
but,
kind of ends up being a rich asshole.
Oh, right, okay.
So kind of have to lean into that, to be fair, because, you know, having Johnny as the protagonist
mhm.
can't really have Daniel being total babyface, you know what I mean?
Oh, exactly.
That's fair. It also shows how people change over time.
Yeah. Well, it's quite interesting.
It
because
also
it
shows you your
flips it.
perspective of the past.
Yeah, it flips it because in the films, it was always like Johnny's the rich person, and like Daniel was like poor. And it just kind of goes to show that once he had money and stuff, he started becoming privileged and not really checking his privilege. Because basically, to try and get rid of Cobra Kai, he's basically like ups the rent, but doesn't seem to realize that you've just upped the rent for everybody, not
Because
just
it's like
the
a mini
dojo.
mart. Yeah, it's a mini mart, so like everyone's store's rent goes up. And I fucking love his wife. Amanda is the fucking Scott will disagree in saying that it's actually Miguel's grandma who's the best character, but
Miguel's grandma is 100% the funniest character in that show.
I
love
will
it.
agree she is the funniest. I still think Amanda overall is a better character because she is funny with her just cold retorts.
Yeah.
But she's
also she punched Kreese. Also, she slapped Kreese in the face.
Yeah.
That was great.
But she fucking, like, she just says it how it is. He goes, really? Because it looks like two karate rivals trying to kick each other into our pool. How about rather than acting like a bunch of children, you come in and we could talk about this over breakfast. And then Daniel goes, you want to go inside? And Charlie goes, I could eat. And it just cuts to them at the breakfast table.
Keep in mind, they are both in full stance.
Oh yeah, at no point have they put their stance down, but they're just circling each other as they like calmly go, "Want to go inside? I could eat."
It's like so funny because they have like basically a love-hate relationship. Because like there's parts where they're trying to beat the crap out of each other, and the next minute they're in the car listening to heavy metal together. It's really funny.
Sounds like the actors had a real good time making it.
Sorry, you quite loud.
Oh, they would have, because like,
It's okay, it's just really jarring. 'cause I
even
can't
though
listen
like
to
you know
it
they were
after Discord.
dickheads to each
I
other
can't
in the
use
movie,
Discord or anything. Yeah.
they're actors in real life, so like it's just like a reunion after 30 odd years. It's like fucking hell, I got to work with you again. Have you kept up with your karate, William Zapka? Yes, I have. What about you, Ralph Macchio? He goes, oh, not in a good while. Well, then you know you're gonna be hurting.
Just started to give me like a weird.
That's good. That's good.
Well, yeah, I know when you feel like you've got to go upstairs or anything.
Oh, yes, he's my spirit animal, Johnny.
I don't know.
Fucking eagle fang karate.
Sorry.
Oh, I know.
Sorry.
I personally would highly recommend it, Lucas. 10 episodes each season, there's 3 seasons out at the moment.
It's very easy to binge it in a day.
It
It is.
fucking is. Oh.
I mean, you're talking to
Also-
someone who can binge through One Piece, so I don't think you'd have any trouble with the
Yeah.
length of the seasons.
Oh,
Also,
no,
if
but
you
like,
like the original Karate Kid, there's so many like callbacks to that as
Well,
well.
Let's put it
I
this way,
did-
guys.
Huh.
I had the baby on 1 hour's sleep for 8 hours. I came back, and season 3 was out on Netflix. I didn't sleep until I finished season 3.
the first
Makes
time
sense.
I watched, this was before season 3 was out.
Sorry.
I put episode 1 on in the middle of the night. By the time I was on season 2 with 4 episodes to go, I actually looked at the clock, did the time, and realised that if I finished off this season, it'd be the perfect time to wake him up to get him to school. So I stayed up all night, watched it all, and then fucking took him to school. And then whenever I got back, I was like, I'm not tired after watching all that. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch it again.
Yeah.
And I literally watched season 1 and 2 again.
Oh, Lord.
It is the enemy of sleep patterns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Scott, get in here so we can actually turn this into a gaming stream.
Are you sure? Technically, I'm already playing in this game in stream. I'm just playing RuneScape.
If you want Cloud, I will ask my friends on my podcast when we're talking about Cobra Kai if you can join us. Because I think
I
that
will
would be fun.
You won't get away with an edgeways.
You fucking
That's
won't, because
fine.
I'll point out
I can
everything.
anyway.
I'll point out everything in
Oh,
that show from season 1 to fucking 3 of
My
why I fucking don't like this character. Why
Yeah,
I've always
that's
liked this
fine.
character. Why fucking this makes sense. This makes sense. How? Why the fuck is Aisha? You know, in the fighting season
Alright,
2,
starting the game up.
Why did
Aisha's
Aisha
right
get dropped?
behind them, and then suddenly they disappear,
Time
and
to
then
mute.
suddenly he just fucking shows up again.
Shut the fuck up,
Mute.
God. Okay, where's everybody right now?
Shields.
I'm with
By
Gorgons.
security.
With Gorguts.
I-
Gotcha. So you two vouching. Okay.
I'm currently by Nav.
By Nav. Where'd you come from before that?
I was going from top northeast from cafeteria, made my way round, and then we made my way back up.
So what did you do the first time you went right?
So I did the download, then I made my way around. Nav to do the navigation task, and then made my way around, and then made my way up to admin, and then went back down, and then made my way back up.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So
And
after going down the right hand side, you then went to admin and then back up the right hand side.
he was in admin at a time. That does match up with that.
Where did you do your download?
It was by Nav, just to the right of the cafeteria.
Right.
So top.
Top right, so that's the weapons one.
No, top in calf is the one he's saying.
Right,
Is it?
because
see
Oh,
the
wait,
top
yeah,
one
no,
that
yeah, there
was
was
on
never
it?
mind.
I
No,
did,
okay.
because you went and done the trash shoot, didn't you, Gorgot?
Yeah.
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 Lucas walked over for a second, stood there, and then walked away. And headed right.
Oh, he stood there for a second, or he stood there for like 8 to 9 seconds?
No, he
No,
stood
no,
there
I
for a
finished it
second or
first.
two and then walked away. I was like, oh, if that's trash shoot, that's quick, which is fair.
But he said it was download,
Mhm.
which takes a lot longer than that.
Yeah. If he was faking download, he should have moved away when I moved away.
Which he was faking download. He just said that. Any argument, Lucas? By the way, this body's in light, so it's called light and then
Alright.
kill.
Well, like, no, that's just,
But I figured I
If
should
the
say it
bo-
at
if
some
the
point
body's
this
in
meeting.
light, but he's now in nav.
He claims to be in Nav. Nobody
We've
can
just
vouch
left
for him
Nav.
because
The
you guys.
cables
the
have
lights
just left
were
Nav.
off. Since there's only one kill regardless, I'm skipping.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
skip. We'll give him
We'll
another
skip, but-
round, but
Pretty heavy sus there, not gonna lie.
By the way, does anyone else think it's really weird not having Tony walk into every wall?
Yeah, it is.
I have gotten used to the controls now, yes.
Quick question, Lucas. How'd you get into medbay?
Fuck it. So you were running for that button for the exact same reason.
Oh yeah.
See, I was on the table and I seen somebody hop from electrical to security, and I was like, if I head up towards medbay, what's the chance they're gonna come out of there?
I didn't even see the hop. I just saw like someone in security and someone in reactor, and then went to head that way. Then saw Lucas come down from the bottom, and I was just like, ah, hell.
That's enough for me.
Well, like, fucking before that, the one that was in security was in electrical, and it was literally like there was no few seconds. It was just blip blip.
Yeah.
Oh, that tickles.
And then I was like, what's the chances they're gonna come out of medbay? I'm gonna run that way.
Oh man.
So effort.
I was hoping you were just stood outside medbay, to be honest. I was like, hey there, Lucas, how'd you get in the medbay?
It's a classic. No, yeah, I literally I was headed there because I thought the two people who it could possibly be at this point are in the same area. I better go and check, see if one of them's dead.
Yeah. I was wondering why everyone just sort of walked out of admin while I'm doing wires. I'm just like, where's everyone going?
yeah, because I had done the first wires in storage, and then you had walked up behind me. I was like, I've got download, and I went, do you know what? Fuck download. What's going on the table? Oh, that's interesting.
Oh man. Yeah, for future reference, the downloads and uploads both take somewhere between 8 and 10 seconds.
I think
Not gonna count.
I think it's.
No, you don't have to count, but it's.
If you,
I feel like it's been measured as 8.5, but I think it also varies because it depends whereabouts your little dude's animation is when it hits 100%. So
Lucas, whenever you walk up on download with somebody, if you're faking the task, don't count the seconds. Do 2 seconds after they step off it. Because you know who your imposter buddy is in doubles. So if you know an instance doing download, you start seconds later, you finish seconds later. Simple.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. He ran over to the trash first. He was actually over the trash chute lever, because that's the first task you did, wasn't it, Scott?
Yeah, the trash then download.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, that was quick.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not saying you have to count the seconds and get super sweaty about it or anything. Just recognize that download takes a while. Nobody else is going to be counting the seconds either, especially if they don't have download. But if you go there and just go a couple of seconds after, it's pretty obvious.
I have counted in the past, just so you know. I've literally went on practice. Counted it myself and went, it's around 10 seconds. My 10 seconds. Lord. So it's like 1, 2.
Never mind. Most of us aren't that sweaty. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated, Elcat. There are several people in admin. There are still several people in admin.
So where is everyone at the minute?
Just outside electrical.
Okay. Ryan?
In admin, there are several people in admin. Callum and Cloud.
Yeah, it's me, pink, and yellow, and
Right, so Amy's dead on the lights.
Right.
So me and Amy ran into electrical. We're both stood on the lights. I come out from doing the lights, and there's her body.
Okay. I didn't. I'm in admin. Failing card.
I did notice you were there for a strangely
Took me a few
long
attempts
time.
as well.
It still isn't done.
I'll
Too
be
fast,
honest,
too fast,
I did
bad
not.
read, bad read, too fast, bad read. I'm sat there going, what the fuck? How is this easier on touchpad?
I kind of still haven't. Am I being an idiot here? I probably am. So yeah, I guess it's either a self-report or it's dark.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. Hold up, right.
I'm not
well,
gonna. I don't
Me
think.
neither.
Hold up. The only thing I know is whenever I went into admin, I went on the table. There was 2 people, then 3 people, and whenever I came out the table, Brown was on download, or wires. It was one of them, and Gorguts ran
Oh.
past me as lights went off
Let's
after
cheat. Tell
doing
me who it is.
doing the card, and then I'm stuck on the card for ages. So I don't know how Ryan knows I'm there, but
I went up to do top downloads, went into admin to do that to do uploads, and then I went down, went right to do shields, and then went back into storage to do the fuel, and then just as I got past electrical, that was when the meeting was called.
okay. You do realise I was putting sus on Ryan then, by the way.
You're putting sus on me.
Only because I don't know how you know I'm in there whenever it's pitch fucking black.
Because the lights got fixed. I also walked over
did
you
they?
to do
I
my
did
own card
not
twice.
see that. I did not see the lights.
I was
fixed at all.
actually walking around it for a little while because I didn't see the third person and thought they were sitting in a vent waiting for the others to waiting for the other person to leave.
I'm not
Same
gonna
thing.
lie.
5 people. I'm voting skip.
Yeah.
I voted
Just
skip.
keep it in
I'm
mind.
not gonna lie. Once it came up bad read and too fast, I didn't give a shit what was going on around me. So sorry about that,
That's right.
trust towards you, Ryan. But
Oh, it's all good. It's all
I
good.
just didn't know how you knew I was there.
No, because the lights came back on. Should have known I'd get unlucky wires. So with a bit of luck, either go over to the start kills the other one. But it's never that simple, is it? Yes, but I had a feeling it might be. Nobody fancy checking out admin, huh?
Well, that's unfortunate for you, fucking Scott. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, you went fucking ham, didn't you?
Yeah, I got Ryan at the end of lights and vented out, and then just ran around and vented in to kill Thingy there. Then that was just
Fucking hell.
unfortunate. You left reactor as I snapped, and I was like, well, My light's on cooldown. I'm not doing
Well,
anything.
the only reason why I turned back around is because the camera light went off and went, oh, that's peculiar. I turned back around and then I seen a kill and you were the one who was still
The
standing.
funny thing is, he left the camera without me touching him.
Oh, did he? That was his own accord. Oh.
Yeah. I vented out because he came off the camera. I was going to snap him and went back in. The reason I did the self-report though was because I knew Lucas was right outside.
Yeah.
So I was going to leave him alive until the very end with Tony because I'd spent the first round with Tony.
Yeah, it was smart. It was a solid play. I genuinely did not know whether it was a self-report or whether it was Lucas.
Oh, it was. I snapped Amy and then fixed the lights.
Gotcha.
I finally got that card.
Sorry, Lucas. I was sort of marinating you there to have you thrown at the end.
That's not marinating. That's
I was
framing.
marinating Tony.
Marinating is when you stick with someone for ages and you walk around to convince them that you're crewmate. You walk around, pretend to be doing the same tasks.
That's what I was doing with Tony the first round.
Mm-hmm.
I spent the majority of the time just watching him do his tasks.
Fair.
If you killed Tony, you would have won anyway.
No, I was leaving Tony alive, so he would vouch for me based on the first round.
Okay.
The only reason why I went left as well, like, I had more tasks right, but it came out electrical and it brought me map and I was like, fuck, I'll go do reactor then. Ugh.
Ryan, you know when you were in Nav?
Yeah.
And did you see the lights? Did you see the camera on?
When I was in Nav was that was at the very start, wasn't it?
Start of the second round.
Start of the second round. I think so, yeah. I think I saw it as again.
Because I sprinted to Nav looking for you. You were the next on the list. I couldn't keep the voice of reason in there.
That's fair.
So I hit the lights and went running.
Nice.
If I have another fucking day of no imposter, I'm gonna flip,
Tell me about it, my dude.
I mean, I know it's only been 2 games, but...
I hope you're aware that's the only serious imposter game I'm going to play. Everything else is going to be
Good. I have you all know. That's a convenient way for that to go. Okay, this is dead on top engine.
Top engine.
Yeah.
Well, I think I might be. I think I might be able to clear Trash Panda because when I saw her, she was on. She was bioelectrical. Going to the left from storage.
Top engine is top left, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we were basically on the completely opposite side.
Oh, it's not like no. If she's got a bioelectrical going to the left, that's not opposite side. That's heading towards where the body is. It's not that close, like. But when was it that you saw her?
Just now. We were both in storage and we were both walking left.
Oh, just now. Okay.
Yeah, I can confirm the just now because I walked past them as well.
Gotcha.
Just filled up a gas can and that's what I was going to do before the body got cold.
Gotcha. Okay. Callum, where are you right now? Where have you been?
So I did my spaceship navigation thing. Then I had wires in storage. Did my card swipe, and then I had wires in navigation, and I've just ended in navigation.
Right.
Saw him in navigation.
And then once again, when I think it was just after lights got fixed, because I was on my way to go fix lights. Lights got fixed as I was in storage, then went to do my storage wires, and that's when Panda walked past me again.
Yeah, I think I did see you by storage.
Am I dumb, or do we not have card swipe? Because I don't think I saw us having card swipe.
I have card swipe.
Oh, you do have card swipe? Okay, never mind.
Okay.
I think I just completely blanked out doing that because I've been doing it every single round and it's just become part of routine because we keep
I'll
having
be
it.
honest, Chief. I didn't notice myself.
I have card swipe.
Yeah, I saw
Ghost.
Guts in admin when I did my card swipe.
Gotcha.
That's about it.
Yeah,
I think I
probably on the
completely
table. I've been on the table twice.
Also went to card swipe and did it because I checked admin while I was there. Yeah. Okay. Jesus. I've got nothing, I'll be honest, because it's quite a long round, so there's plenty of time for anyone to have been there.
Again,
Even
it is 5, so we vote to skip.
Yeah. We skip anyway,
Even
but
if we had something.
yeah. That's an unfortunate one because it's too freaking long. Also, definitely not when I wanted the body to pop up.
First time card swipe. Woo.
Welcome to every game of this I play. Go on, can I have your round?
Very quickly, Ryan.
Yeah.
Do you know what? After we fixed the lights, did you see if Stark went out with you, or did he stay in lights?
Yeah, he went out with me. He went to the left.
That's correct.
To the left.
Yes.
Apparently, I'm Prime Victim.
Which one's left?
Left is towards
checks out.
left
I
at
ha-
like
I ha-
engines and reactor.
Yeah, that checks out.
I headed towards Medbay.
Were you?
Yeah,
Were
seemed
you?
legit. I was stood outside Medbay when he walked past me.
Wait. So when did you go into Medbay? Was it like right near the end of the round?
Yeah, right at the very end. It
Okay,
would have
okay.
been like like at the very end.
Okay, so what's probably happened is he went into Medbay and then vented into security because I'd just done my security switch panel thing where you've got to do the divert the power, and as soon as I went into security, I saw Stark running out, and it looks like he was running from the bottom, so far away from where the actual
Because
purpose. Of
I did the
security
med
is.
base. I did the med base scan, and that takes a long time to do. And I came out.
You didn't come out of Medbay. You just passed me in You passed me 5
I
seconds ago in.
I
in
passed
security.
you were on security. You were doing whatever that task in the hallway. I walked right past you up towards Medbay.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have had the time to do Medbay scan in the 5 seconds between when I saw you and when the body was reported.
You're
What was-
clearly
what was-
pinning the blame
where-
on me.
Where
right
where
now.
was the body? Where was the body, Ryan?
But he's in storage on wires. I think
Ah,
it
with
was.
the complete opposite end of the map.
I think it was killed earlier, significantly earlier, because Amy was in storage with me, refueling.
Do you know who the first? Do you know who the first person who was in lights was?
Me.
No, it was Stark because I went
No, it wasn't.
right. I went right to
No,
the
it
back
wasn't
to do my
because
3
I
button
walked
thing.
in and I saw I saw 2 people in there.
My
What do you
God.
think,
They clearly
Scott?
voted
I
each other.
don't
Ryan,
know.
what do you think?
I don't know. I'm feeling like Callum here.
It's
Alright, we'll go that then.
like I'm not good at explaining things. I understand that. Oh my God.
I accidentally
He
voted
voted
for myself.
himself.
That was an accident because I was going to vote for Callum.
It's a Freudian slip there, guys.
Christ alive, guys. Oh, these
That was a complete accident.
fucking guys.
You're
So, from earlier, I'm going to correct my mistake and vote for Callum.
I was just gonna say that saves me time going straight to the admin table.
We are on 4 here. If you vote me out, Stark does win.
So, I'll win. I'm a
On
crewmate.
the flip side, if we vote Stark out and it's you win.
Or you could vote me out, and then it's not actually Stark and I was wrong, and either you or Ryan win. So I mean, yeah, screw it. I'll vote for myself, guys.
No.
If you want to play this game, I'll vote for myself. I mean, I literally just ran because my
Alright,
last
right.
task was in Reactor, which is Simon Says. As soon as Reactor got called, I went to do the top, like, handprint Reactor, which is where I stayed. And then as soon as that was done, I went to go do Simon
I
Says.
don't have Simon Says, though.
Like,
Simon
It's
Says
not a
shared
isn't
task.
a common task.
you guys,
So now,
you
now
guys are
you're
just
trying
blaming
to
each other.
kill me,
That's
yeah?
how. Let's talk about it, Scott. Now, I don't like how early that reactor call was, which throws it towards Callum, and B, how quick Lucas was to call a meeting and try to throw Callum out. Because we can safely skip here.
We really
You two
can.
could both skip.
That's
I'll
why I
go
haven't
do si-
voted. We have to agree
Yeah.
on a vote.
Yeah,
I'll go.
Tie it
100%.
up
We have
or
to
swing it.
agree.
I'll stay. If you guys skip this, I'll go do Simon Says in Reactor, and then I will just stay in Reactor.
What do you think, Scott? Should we just skip it? Seems like the safest option.
I think the safest option is to skip it.
Let's go with that then.
I swear to God, if one of you. Okay, cool. Right, so I don't think it's either Ryan or Gorgus, and I'm 110% sure it's Ryan. I mean, Stark.
I was about to say. Jesus. I don't think we stack here. I don't think stacking is necessary. But I am not finishing my tasks. I'm also walking into a wall. Maybe reactor. Okay. Oh, okay. Fair play then. No, fair play. I respect it.
Good night, sweet prince.
You know what?
I
Fair
was
play,
wondering
lad.
them.
I had genuinely nothing. Fair play to you.
You've mugged at me twice.
Yeah, apparently I'm good at that.
Scott, you could have won. Like, Lucas, your self-vote saved.
It really did.
Well, it didn't save because it still went the same way, regardless of how.
Oh, no,
Oh, it saved the
my
game
God,
for a
it
round.
isn't.
But you prolonged the inevitable. Let's
I just.
How
I
come you
just
didn't
don't-
how come you didn't just vote for one of them, Scott?
Because
vote for
I wanted to kill you so you had the knowledge that I was the
Ah.
imposter.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't get your story that at the end there, Stark. Like, I saw you.
I
come out
don't
of security.
understand why you questioned them whenever him and fucking Amy backed each other up round one.
Like,
And
No, 'cause-
like they
'cause
said,
I-
neither of them went
That
left side.
accusation was out of nowhere. That was straight out of
It
left
very
field.
was.
It
It
because
was.
I went.
It was
I went-
hilarious and I loved it.
I was following you around
guys,
as a
shut-
ghost, and I genuinely have no idea where that sus came from.
Because went into store. I went into what is it, security, just after doing the direct thing in the light, so I could go to security and do it. And then as soon as I walk into security, Lucas walks out from the bottom, and then I do the thing. And as soon as I've done the task, which is like literally 5 seconds later, the body gets called. And then Lucas was there saying, "Oh yeah, I was in med bay and I was doing scan and I was on scan for a while." And I was like, "No, you weren't.
He
You
was.
just left security."
He walked past me in the hallway, but I
Imposter
wasn't
backs
defending
me
him.
up.
I wasn't defending him.
I was like, "What the hell?"
Scott, can you please explain your imposter pathing and whatnot, just so it makes sense to Callum?
Okay,
here?
so I killed Amy.
Hang on, can I start?
and
Can
then
I
went up
start
the
the? Can I start as original pathing? Because I thought, fuck it, I never go left at the start. I'll go left. I went to fucking do the numbers on the reactor thing, and then went to the top engine, and I seen Scott, and I went, "Oh, hiya, Scott." And I immediately burst into laughter. I went, "Yep." And then I went, "You fucking cook," like that. I literally called you a cook behind your back.
So from then onwards, Scott, can you explain the rest?
No, because I went random directions every time.
Yeah, and see,
Fair.
this is where people who say, "Oh, I couldn't have been the killer. I wasn't on that side of the map," because it's like you can
The funny thing is,
easily sneak away.
yous had me dead to rights, but yous were too busy pointing fingers at each other. The three yous were in electrical when Amy died.
Yeah,
But
like
I
actually
walked
thought
in
it
and
was.
walked straight back out.
See, I thought because I didn't know when exactly they came in, I thought there was plenty of chance for them to kill her and get in and then get into lights. Like the
you
time
said,
and
you
kind
thought it was old.
yeah.
You thought it was an
That's
old
fair.
kill.
Yeah, the only
I,
reason why I was
Outside the med bay, like I
I
know.
walked into lights to fix lights. Lights was
Wait,
fixed. I walked right back out. I did
Yeah, but I
not
didn't
stay
know
in lights.
I didn't know that at the time.
And
I was
No,
actually gonna sus Callum, but then he threw it at you, and then I was like, oh okay.
I'm really happy that my kill was 2 seconds higher on that cooldown, you know, or I'd have killed Callum and none of that would have happened. That's why I was stood next to you when you were on the power diverter thing and security.
Okay.
What did you say, Amy, before?
I said, everyone that went near me, I was like, oh, they're gonna kill me. Like, I thought Ryan was the imposter because he followed me a little bit, and I was like, I'm gonna run over here to like wiring, and thought, oh, Scott's doing wiring, and then it was like, nope, he shot me in
no.
the head. Never mind.
The thing you
Like,
failed to
wiring
account
with
for
a
is the
knife.
fact that I have this bug in this game where I can only play as crewmate.
Yeah, Tony's
You
got that
can't
bug at the
fuck-
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that bug fucking last night, and I said, "Fuck if it happens again." Uninstalled.
Right, if
Oh,
I
that's not
get a
true.
third round in a row of imposter, I am just playing Electric Rodeo.
Let's end it.
Because I've had the serious game, I've had the meme game. It's going to get ultra meme if I'm imposter again.
The only stream. Hope y'all are enjoying speedrun tasks, the video game.
Yo.
Hello, Ryan is dead in admin.
Just thought.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Callum, would you mind telling me your route?
I really like
Yes,
being killed
I would not mind telling you
literally
my
like
route.
Very
0.5
odd.
of a second
I was
before.
about to chime
So
in
I-
with, that's a no.
Yeah, so immediately I went left to go do my O2, did the trash O2. Then I went into navigation, did the spaceship routing thing and my download. Then I just got to storage trash.
I
And I
remember
didn't
seeing
even-
you in navigation.
Yeah, I
I've
didn't even get
seen
to
you
do
in
storage trash.
navigation.
Yeah, I saw them in navigation, but there's events outside navigation which lead directly to admin. That's why I wanted the route first.
Mm.
Mm.
That's
I was
fair.
on weapon. I was on weapons, so I didn't see a thing through the hood. So was Lucas. Did either Amy or Tony see him walk past you at the beginning?
See who?
I
Yeah,
didn't
Callum
see Ryan
Brown.
this round. Oh, Callum, I thought.
I know I ran with, like, I waited below the trash and calf with you for a second, then you went to weapons and I went and did the leaves. Amy was either already there or came in after.
I came in after you because you were already in
Yeah.
there when I went into.
Yeah. Did you do the shoot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To quickly explain my pattern, I went straight to weapons because I didn't have anything in cafeteria or didn't see
Mhm.
anything. And
Yeah,
then I went to
so.
I went to do leaves. No,
Mhm.
blowing tossing the leaves out, and then I went south to go to storage and do me fueling, and
Okay.
then the body was cold.
Has anyone walked past fueling?
No, not. I literally went straight from navigation to admin.
And I only just got to storage when the meeting was called.
Yeah, I hid in, what do you call it? Communications? The bottom one.
Yeah.
Another one between shields and storage, that one.
Yeah, that's communications.
Yeah, I ran in there because as I left, Amy followed and I went, I'll sneak in here. And then just a second realizing that if she was, she would have greater vision. So it wouldn't have mattered anyway, but she didn't come in, so I think
Again,
it's
5 people vote skip.
good. Yeah.
By the way, Ryan, stop playing Slay the Spire.
Well, I can't play Among Us, so
What are you talking about? This is the first time you've died in the first round today.
I know. I'm just freaking furious because I got bad RNG on the download where like, you know, he has to go through a full freaking rotation again, and he was literally 0.1 of a second away when I got killed.
Oh.
Oh, I'm not gonna get it. I was one button away from Simon Says. You git.
I was 0.2 seconds off the end of download. You get.
Fucking hell.
I saw Scott's body in security right next to the with the wire task.
Okay.
You git.
Okay.
I'm honestly a bit sus of both of you, so I have no idea.
I can equally say the same.
Not sus of Amy because we were together at the start. When at the start, and the only person I haven't seen is Cloud, and because of that, I have sus on Cloud.
I have sus on Cloud because Cloud likes to follow people and make them think they're safe and then kill them.
Marination.
Have I
Just
followed
to cut them?
any of you?
I haven't
That's the
seen.
point,
I
actually, having
haven't
this
seen you
round,
all
but-
game.
Yeah, I can equally say the same for you, Lucas. I've seen Amy quite a bit.
You've seen Amy, but
As well, I say that I've seen her most of the first round. I've seen you. Did I? I did see you on weapons. As I walked past you.
yeah, in the first round,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then yeah.
I was with and Scott was with me.
Mm-hmm. Well, since it's free, I'm just picking you, Lucas. Bastards. Yeah, it was me.
Thank you.
Do you know what makes it so much more satisfying? Finding out that I cooked so many people doing the tasks.
Yeah.
That just makes it
furious, man.
all the more satisfying. Oh, and do you know what makes it even more satisfying? I was actually an imposter today.
Yeah, how's that feel, dickhead?
Mm.
I'll admit, Tony, your kill on me made me laugh.
Mhm.
I was just like, he's waiting for me to come back out so
We're
he
doing a different
can
map.
stare into my eyes as he kills me.
I did. I
And you
did.
did.
Oh, we can change map if people want it.
Oh, it's just kicked me out the game. That's why I thought we were changing.
Oh no, I haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't changed or anything.
Evil.
We are not a blue communist.
Oh, I don't.
Soviet
It's the same
Russia
here,
would look
believe me.
weird with
I
blue.
speedrun my tasks far too much.
Yeah, imagine that red USA, Soviet Russia blue.
I changed my hat to a present because I'm a fucking gift to this lobby.
I can't
Is there
wait to take
anything
it
that
off of
shows a hindrance? How would you describe a hindrance?
That works because I'm wearing a birthday party hat.
it. Based
You
on
know,
Kaif's group,
I
that
thought
would
this
be
was
the
a birthday
hindrance.
party hat.
That is a party hat. Because what the fuck are you
There we
talking
go.
about?
Party hat.
What the fuck are you talking about? Stop trying to gaslight my fiance.
Oh, up from my screen, your party hat's gone, you know.
yeah,
Was it?
same with my
Oh.
same
Yeah,
with my
you
screen.
did
I can't
have
see
it on. Yeah,
Oh,
I'll show you on mine.
Huh.
Go just take it off or put a different one on and then,
There you go. Now I can see it.
yeah.
Bear with me 1 second.
No.
Screw you guys in.
He's too salty now.
Me Mars just texted me telling me that they're watching WandaVision episode 4.
Forgot that's
Fucking
out.
hell. They picked up that
God.
up quick, didn't they?
Sorry. Yeah, they did.
Callum, be quick.
I'm back.
Thank God.
Giri, giri.
Send it.
I'm called Kirigiri because I'm the ultimate detective.
At least you didn't pick to Detective Conan.
Oh yeah.
You don't mute it, Ryan.
Get it.
It's quick.
Let me guess.
Card swipe.
It's dead on card swipe.
I literally did upload it there. Ryan's doing upload in there. Tony's watching us, and 3 feet away there's the bloody body.
Did you get the report thing when you finished the thingy, or did you move over to it?
No, I moved over to
Ah,
card
gotcha,
swipe.
gotcha.
Click space to open up card swipe. Saw the body. This report didn't actually show up until I walked around the table. Like that's either event hopping masterclass or Tony was the first one there. So
So, Cloud, why should we not think it's you?
You're a wanker, you know that, Scott.
I know I am.
because I was wiggling at you for fucking ages, and then as soon as you came out of the thing, you ran away from me anyway. I was wiggling you to show you what I'd done, what I'd made you.
I was kind of tabbed out, sorry. I didn't see the first wiggle.
I never stopped wiggling, and then I followed you around to it, and then you were stood over the card swipe with a body in view of me, and I was like, are you fucking serious right now? And then I seen your dude go from question mark to exclamation mark, and then run over to it. I killed him so quickly there, right?
I ran in,
killed him, ran out, and was like, "Where's Gorguts? I'm gonna look for Gorguts." And then you ran in the room anyway, and then fucking ignored me.
Do you remember when people that aren't Gorguts and Cloud got imposter? Yeah, me neither.
Twice in a row.
He pulled a Dale, and I love it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to do.
Because it was a meme round.
Funny. Yeah, funny. I was literally, let's say Scott was on Reactor, I was going to run to Reactor to go get him. And be like, follow me, look at what I made you.
Oh, it was a gift wrapped kill. Oh, that's it.
No offense to you, Lucas, because it was literally the first person I could see.
I only included the Ven Hopper masterclass just in case, but I was fairly certain it was you, and you were just
completed. I almost completed the card swipe.
I was muted the whole time because I was laughing.
Well, I can't wait for a body to get called. Excuse me? Excuse me? I freaking hate that bug. It's actually getting fucking obnoxious now.
Okay, so me and Cloud both saw Ryan's dead body in admin. Just to clear myself, I went
well,
left.
Lucas, I'll clear you because it's definitely not you. Laura came in for a hug and witnessed all that, by the way. The best part was I ignored it. When did me card swipe, and in the shadow seen the vent at admin open, and then seen the vent in the corridor through the wall hop open.
Okay, so do you know who it is?
Yeah. I don't even know if I want to say. I'm not sure how funny it'll be.
Please just save us from this fucking purgatory.
See, that's the reason why. See, Laura being the devil and angel on my shoulder is saying don't say anything, so I'm gonna skip. Oh.
100%. See, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to be that guy, but the fact that he didn't want to say anything should have made it immediately extremely fucking obvious to all of you idiots who it was.
When I laughed out. I laughed out loud and cracked.
Yeah.
So what the hell? Like,
It was the most obvious thing ever.
He'd killed Stark in a way that his body was trapped in a door.
Yeah, and you couldn't report it. I know this
Oh,
guy.
really? On my side, that was on the left side of the door. That's why I was the
Well, it looked like it was on the left side of the door. It was just the game's fucked.
That was because I didn't even see the kill. I was doing download, and whenever I come off download, there was just a body. I didn't actually see the body. I just seen Scott standing over it, and I just looked him in the eyes and went, "Oh, Scott," and then went off and did fucking card swipe.
Remember the rest of us were allowed to play the video game. I think you may both have the imposter bug, by the way. So if either of you get to imposter in the next round, let me know, and I'm remaking the lobby. Because I would like at least one of us other people to have the ability to play a video game.
Lucas did get
Before we
first
get too
imposter,
memey.
This
so
is
we'll
true.
see.
Good news, not me this.
Alright, there we go. We got a kill. Oh. I'll save that for later.
Saw Callum vent in admin.
I'm surprised you didn't report that. It was like it was on the card. So I.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't see the body, mate.
I didn't, you know, I didn't see the body. I just saw Callum vent.
Honestly,
To be
Lucas, I was hoping you were walking away because you were memeing me.
To be fair, Scott, like, you know,
I deserve it.
like, you know, can't really see. You said, you know, fucking said the person who literally went to do card swipe over a dead body.
Did not see Scott. I just saw Callum vent.
At least you know the lobby's relatively working.
The lobby's at least stable.
At least.
With the trash shoes, was highlighted, but I had already done that.
It's probably because of the way comms went.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sometimes whenever comms go off and back on, some tasks, if you're in the middle of doing them or you've something like that, it fucking glitches.
So I fucking hate the bug with the bottom trash chute where sometimes you'll do it and if you exit out of it too quick, it'll say a task completed.
Oh, well,
And then you leave and it's like, hey, do it again, dickhead.
Now do it again, but properly this time.
Like, all the trash was gone, you saw it fly out of the ship.
Including the diamond.
Yeah.
I do have to say, it's so sad that you have to flush out a diamond.
Good leaves, good leaves. Yeah, good leaves.
Yeah, the hitbox in this game's a little buggy.
Okay.
Right, so Callum's dead in navigation. His body's fallen under the seat. I'm stood under the other side of the seat, and the report button's definitely not there.
Nice.
The other person I saw with you and Callum was actually it was both Serx and Cloud as well. I think I saw all four of you in there with me, and then I saw Trash Panda in admin doing the wires, and then she went over to do card.
I was that side at the very, very start of the game because I literally just did O2 and then went round because I didn't have any. Did I have any in there?
Like I did the task on the top desk in navigation.
I didn't see Ryan come into nav, so I'm happy to rule out Ryan.
No, Ryan, you went from O2 downwards.
Yeah, I went straight down. Yeah.
I haven't seen Trash Panda at all, so I'm happy to rule her out.
You would have at the very beginning, Scott.
Panda.
Did she come right with the group? I thought she
No,
was out.
you both were stood next to each other at the top of CAF.
Oh, right.
I don't think you had the same task. I don't think you had the same task, but you both stood next to each other.
I don't know.
I cannot pinpoint on anyone, so I'm skipping.
This is
I just want to do my tasks.
You've said it now.
My bad.
I've just got into Reactor and Ryan's dead there.
Yeah, Amy's on the top reactor. So I still don't think it's her because it doesn't match up with the first kill.
I saw Amy in medbay doing the specimen sample, and then she left as I was doing the medbay scan.
I'll just say what I saw. I came into Reactor and it's on top of the vent.
There are currently 3 of us in reactor. If Lucas says he's in medbay, Amy, did you see him in medbay on your way out?
yeah, I saw him run into medbay as I was leaving.
Okay.
And did you see him at reactor at all?
No. But I literally walked into actually as soon as reactor got sorted, the body got pulled, so I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, I saw the body before I finished reactor. Like I ran over his body to finish reactor and then report it.
So
Right.
is it like at the bottom then? Cause
Yeah,
that's the top.
it's right above the vent on the bottom one.
Okay, yeah. I
Bit of
couldn't
info for game ending, like game ending sabotages like reactor or O2. A report actually stops that. Like it's not like it's not like lights or comms where it doesn't fix it. It actually does fix it.
With the ones with the timer, yeah.
Where does
Well,
the
fair enough.
reactor vent go to?
I actually forgot about that. It goes both reactor vents go to the engines.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's one that they're like parallel to each other.
Yeah.
So the
The
one at
middles.
the top goes to the top one, the one at the
Yeah.
bottom
I
goes
think
to
it's
the bottom.
Cloud, you know.
Yeah.
I think
so you
Cloud
could-
killed, left, and then came back in later to make him seem innocent.
Amy, thoughts?
Would say the guilty person.
Is that like well, the reason I was asking is it possible to vent is because I was like, actually that's just completely dumb. I saw you walk into medbay. I was like, could you have vented from medbay to navigation?
You could
Not
have vented.
navigation.
You could have
The
gone from
reactor.
medbay to security and then walked
Security.
out of security, but you'd have seen him if he walked out of security.
Because you saw me come into medbay, and if you
Yeah.
and when you left and you went into reactor, and you saw me come off security, then clearly I would have vented.
Yeah, this is true. Don't know. I'm gonna go for Cloud.
Oh, that's good.
Unanimous. Yeah, it was.
Sorry, Callum, I was confused by the fact that I couldn't report your corpse.
I was gonna
Sorry.
kill Stark in navigation in front of Scott, and then
Yeah, he killed Callum in
fucking-
front
and
of me.
then
but I let it
Callum
go for a
came
round.
in, and I was like, I can't kill them. I can't kill. It needs to be for your eyes only. And then Lucas
We're
left
even.
and went, there we go, that'll do.
Christ.
So Scott knew you were imposter the entire
Oh
time.
yeah, the entire
Ah,
time.
fucking Amy, I shit myself. I did. Because like now 2 people will know who definitely is the imposter because I killed Ryan because he was first on reactor. He walked up to meet me. I killed him right on top of the vent, and as I hopped in, I seen your blue fucking body come around the corner. I was like, oh, and then I was like, draw distance, thank fuck.
As someone who didn't see Cloud that entire time, who just went off hearsay and personal experience from previous games, Cloud's story was mega sus.
My personal experience with
he's done-
previous games is Cloud is imposter always.
No,
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 I
well-
have 4 imposter games today.
So far,
not because of that.
as well.
It's because he's done that. It's because he's done that before, where he's killed, left the room, and then came
Came
back.
back. He did that
Yeah,
twice.
it's a classic play.
Hmm
He
Yeah.
did that both in Nav and Reactor. It was actually quite funny.
Yeah.
So it was pretty much just
The
like
first
mid-
time was as a
it's connecting
stage
mid
just for you.
patterns.
I figured that's why I kept that
No,
one
no,
quiet.
no, like the first one was just for the stage. The second time I was like, the only way I can sell it is by doing this.
Christ.
Oh, right, we're even for memes.
Hmm Yeah. See.
Oh, hey, what's up, Lil? Sorry, I didn't see it pop in. I actually didn't have the thing up for quite some time. Oh, it looks like it was only a second ago anyway. How's things? This is terrible. Oh wait, no, I guess you can do it the other way around. Nice. Bug. Fine. Extremely poco. Yep, let's go on security. It's on cloud. No, it's not Amy. Wait, what? Wasn't it killing security? Coming in. And they're going out. We're gonna kill in the storage city. Well, I was gonna brag about having all my tasks done by this first meeting, but the first meeting was 1 billion years away, so...
I was genuinely just checking to see.
I've been
If
running around,
anyone
I've been
died,
like checking
'cause I
admin
haven't
and
seen
seeing
anyone.
like, oh god, there's 2 people in security and cams have just gone off, someone's just died there. And I went over and everyone just
doing
left.
tasks and looking, but fucking nothing. I was like,
did
I'm
the
gonna call a
exact
meeting
same
just to be
thing.
safe.
I sprinted straight to medbay when I saw one go from security to medbay.
Oh,
But thankfully,
Did you
only
see
Amy
that?
walked
Fucking,
out.
I didn't see that at
Yeah.
all. But then again, I've only been on admin table
Yeah.
once.
clear on Amy, by the way. I saw her scanning. And I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
think she faked
So,
that at all.
Whoever was in the vent chose not to pop out at that point because she walked out immediately after. So I'm okay with that.
Gotcha.
I have nothing to add here. It was genuinely just
Oh.
to see if anybody
Okay.
was gone or
We've
not.
got no kills, unfortunately.
Which leads me to suspect it is Amy, but
Yeah, I was about
She
to
has
say,
been-
usually that means it's me.
Well, I will say one thing. There are only 2 people who use the doors in this game.
Or if the
Calm and
door's
Ryan.
been used.
I don't
No, I
use
don't think
doors.
Ryan uses the doors. I use doors occasionally when I'm chasing someone and my kill's on cooldown.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
Callum
wasn't-
randomly shuts doors.
I saw Callum like do some task in storage, and then the door at the top by admin shut on the cam.
Yeah.
I saw.
Yeah, I was letting a lot of doors shut.
I saw Callum in comms, like, at the start, and I was like, that's a bit strange. But then I remember, like, are there any comms tasks?
There are tasks in comms, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
there's,
not just a
um,
sabotage.
download,
Download.
download, and power
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's fair.
diversion.
Before we
Yeah,
before we all
probably.
skip, since we've got 40 seconds and no susses, Lily asks how everyone's doing.
We're Gucci, we
Yeah,
could just use
good.
more people.
I am good.
It's
Yeah,
been
but-
fun.
We'll all skip now.
Question. Lucas, what tasks have you got left?
None.
So you've done all your tasks, that's why you sat on
Done.
the cams.
Basically, sat on cams and in admin looking stuff, going rounds, checking everybody.
I have a
Good
question. I have a
still
question for
have
Cloud.
tasks to do. Mm-hmm.
Why would you be so mean to yourself as to put a sticky note that says dumb on your face?
Because he's dumb.
That's fair.
It motivates me.
No further questions, Your Honor.
It motivates me to be better than what I
The
actually
defense
am.
rests.
Dumb. Accurate.
Literally, I have no idea what I'm doing now.
You know, if someone actually gets snapped, can we put the accused on trial?
I'll get the Phoenix Wright cornered music ready.
Is the kill worthy?
Don't say that, because I'll get killed and just ignored.
Not by me, at least.
Right.
Where's the body?
I went from admin because I did card swipe while you were on the table, Ryan.
Yeah.
Went to finish me specimen. Then went to do me last cables, which is, you know, the corridor between the engines, the reactor, and security. And Amy's body was already on there. And I went, fuck's sake. And I almost hit fucking report and was like, I'll finish me task first. And then I reported her. So she's been there for, I want to say, at least 5 seconds.
Lucas, which way did you enter electric?
I went south with Brown, with Callum and Ryan.
Yeah, that's the thing, is most of the 4 of us, besides yourself, Cloud, have been together for most of this round. So I think this may well be a self-report.
I walked into
but we have
admin
one task left. So
I'm
I
down to
literally
skip.
just finished my last one.
To skip yourself.
Does the prosecution have any further things to add?
beans.
I'm the defense, aren't I?
Yeah, you're the defense. and you're
Yeah. See, dumb.
It's a fair
Nice
point.
one, Callum.
It's a valid point. Callum, it's rude.
Yeah, I'm done with my task, so
I
finish
think it'd be
up,
really
everyone.
funny if it was Callum this entire time, you know.
4 of us just stick together then.
No, don't be that guy.
That's grouping, it's not very fun.
Fair enough.
I fucking hate comms. Stop it. Amy, are you the person with a task left?
Yeah, and it's fucking Simon Says. I hate it.
I got so confused. I thought for sure it was Callum.
As soon as I walk away, Callum.
Cloud, I can't believe with like you managed to like were you doing like a pacifist route or something? What's going on, man?
Yeah.
Like why did you have to waste our time not killing for this entire game?
Because that's the type of troll I am, the time waster, innit?
We should have just
No,
voted you out before.
he's very much the meme.
I love that.
I'm
I
50.
did my tasks like 2 meetings ago.
No, you didn't, because you don't have any.
Will the defense please remain silent?
Wait, who's the
Lucas
defense
thoughts?
here?
I'm the defense.
I'm defense, you're the prosecution. Lucas is the jury.
Oh, okay.
I'm 50-50, but because of the previous rounds, with Cloud being the only person to see Trash Panda, I'm leaning towards him.
Well, no,
But
we
you
could
all
ju-
came.
No, I didn't see
he's
Trash
going from that
Panda. I
direction.
found her body. Let's not fucking mix
Guys.
shit up here.
guys, we do have 1 task left. We we could just skip and then.
If Ryan
make
runs dead quick to
Cloud
Amy's thing
win.
and does it for him, hopefully. I'm joking.
You know what?
Run.
Yeah,
So
I'm liking it.
Vote him out now.
everybody
I'm
skip.
liking it.
Everybody skip.
I'm not actually
We'll
going to
all
go and do it for Amy, by the way.
We'll all just walk to reactor.
I
and
know.
we'll stand
I was
there.
joking.
Water reactor.
Do it. Run quick, fucking now.
Oh no, my webcam appears to have gone off. Whatever will I do?
Lucas, fucking no, you can't, because if he kills you, then it's just on me regardless, alright.
Look at my little ghost buddy go.
Quickly, Amy, we haven't got time. We should probably go do this. One of them's definitely a boss there.
Pog. Extremely pog.
Callum as well.
Callum? I don't know why I seem to be the only person who's gotten onto your tone of voice when you're being an imposter and trying to throw sus on someone else. It's so obvious.
What you mean? The shit-eating grin that's on his face when he's talking.
Yeah. I really wanted to do a pacifist route that round because I knew I couldn't win. I was just like, I'm gonna waste everyone's time. And then I saw Amy.
Rude.
Then I saw Amy, and I was just like, I'd just have to kill her.
When you know you're not going to win, play electrical rodeo.
Or just go around and kill everyone with the first person that you see.
No.
Bring everyone to electrical by flicking the lights.
It'd be pretty good.
And then run around the back with everyone.
If we
And
did
then vent
everything
out and
two
kill the
rounds,
first
three
person who
rounds,
reaches the
it
button.
just get complicated.
Mm-hmm.
And if we did like a promo.
That is the winner of electrical rodeo.
Because you'll hop in the vent, someone will go, and they'll run for the button, going, I know who it is, and then you kill the first person there. And
just
that
stood at the
person
bottom
who
with a
gets
flat
killed
weight.
wins. Yeah. The person who gets killed wins electric rodeo.
Fair enough. Right, that's
I'm
me
still
done.
fully confused about that.
It's
Are
electrical
you sure we
rodeo.
don't? We can do one more. It's only 11:10.
Yeah. Let's make it a quick one. I mean, with 6, it tends to be pretty quick anyway, to be fair.
If it's me or Cloud, it will be a quick one. We've had a lot of imposter games, so we're on the meme end of the spectrum.
Don't do it. Hell yeah, just finished my task speedrun. Oh no, my partner is dead.
Okay, where is everyone right now?
Better sleep with one eye open.
Motherfucker, what if I sleep with both eyes open?
Then that would be very creepy.
And by navigation, I was going to do my last wise task.
I am.
Where
I'm
exactly?
on the very left-hand side of the ship.
Where exactly are you, Lucas? When you say by
By
navigation.
Yeah,
Like-
right about.
Like the hallway leading towards it.
Hallway leading towards navigation, because I'm in a hallway leading towards navigation and I don't see you at all.
I went up through cafeteria and then down and then to the right.
Right, where'd you go before that?
I was by communication. And before that, I was in electrical, and where Scott saw me.
So you went from communication, you went up to CAF and then round to nav.
No, from communication he went to electrical, and then from electrical up through CAF to nav.
You said electrical before communication.
That wasn't the direction I passed them in.
I'm confused now. I'm confused.
Why did you take the long route to nav, basically? You went from the bottom, you went up to CAF and then round.
I don't know. I don't
Where's
think about
body shot?
I don't think about these things.
All right, Tony, where are you? You're on the left side. Where?
Yeah, I'm in the hallway.
The hall? Which hallway? Reactor?
Yeah, between reactor, the 2 engines, and security. I've just been running around.
Very quickly,
since
Ryan.
The right side.
Hallway just leading out to nav. I cannot be cleared because I have been literally everywhere because I've just finished my task speedrun. I think the only room I haven't been in is comms.
And Callum.
Oh, I have med
so-
scan. Just so you know.
Oh, nice. Pog.
Okay, so I'm actually in the hallway connecting right engine to the electrical. I saw when I was outside of nav with there was 2
Right
people with
engine.
wires,
Is
I
that
think.
bottom or top?
Yeah, bottom.
Bottom. Okay.
I saw I was with 2 people at navigation
Right.
doing electrical, and I saw the cameras were on, and then I saw the cameras go off. So I was like, "Oh, is somebody dead at security?" And so I
Very
ran around to
quickly.
security.
Amy is dead on lights. So either Lucas or Callum. Skipping.
Okay, fair enough. Go.
Lucas, how dare
I
you
have
not
med scan,
optimize your
please,
pathing
somebody.
because speedrunning tasks is the
selfie
most
ball,
important thing in
clarify.
life. If you can't tell, I'm being
No,
sarcastic.
if it was a self-report, I'd have fixed lights before reporting it.
All I'm saying to that, Ryan, is screw you. Don't tell me what to do.
Fair. Next. Damn, I'd med by scanned as well.
Okay, all I can say about this was I was in cafeteria. I didn't see the body, but the report button came up.
This is pretty much somewhat a 50-50 because I only know that Cloud, Gorguts, and Serax had medbay scanned.
Yeah. Did
The
Ryan
funny thing
actually
is-
do it? Because he stood somewhere different from me and Scott. So
Oh
I
no,
started
it's
laughing
absolutely
and
fake.
think-
I
I
absolutely
yeah, I
fake
gathered
because
it was.
Oh,
because
That was
I
definitely a fake medbay, but his death clears him.
it was a fake medbay. I figured it'd be funny because if somebody accused me based on that, I was gonna be like, well, the previous
No,
meeting,
what
I
was it?
made a point several times of saying I finished all my tasks.
The funny thing is, when me and Tony immediately ran out the room, I thought we were going straight to button for a second.
Oh no, I had one more task to do, so I wanted to do that.
It's okay. All I can say is now is I've seen Ryan, I've seen Cloud, and I've seen Scott. I have not seen
I'm skipping.
Alan.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
down to
you
skip
skip.
because
There's 4 of us with like 1 task left.
I'm where I am in round 1. It's either of them.
Me and Scott are cleared because we both did med scan.
Done all my tasks, so I am going to sit on.
I have not.
I'm going to sit
Wow,
on admin
you
for the
need to
rest
do
of the
that.
game to clear myself.
I'll keep an eye on you, make sure no one kills you.
Screw lights.
Fuck
I have the
you.
last task.
What was it?
It was
How much
trash.
you get?
Oh fucking hell! No wonder that was quick. Oh, that explains why you went right and still left with me.
Yeah, when I came into, like, I saw 3 people in medbay on admin, walked over there and saw you scanning, Scott, and like previous meeting, Cloud had said that he had scanned. So I was
Yeah,
just
I
like,
dragged him
I think
over
it
there
would
with
be
the
funny
wiggle.
if I just go and fake scan after they finish, just for the giggles.
Whenever you stood on it, I was just like, that ain't real. And I laughed and then walked away, and then Scott followed me.
Oh, quite funny.
Who was it, by the way? Because I didn't pay attention during
was
that
Callum.
winning screen. Who was it? Okay.
Oh yeah, it was me.
Can't you tell because doors went off
I
800
did,
times?
But I also thought as well, I was like, that's what I'm going to have to start doing. I'm going to have to start shutting doors just to blame Callum.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I originally started doing it for that reason, but
See,
no
the
one
annoying-
ever called me out on it.
The annoying thing is like the usual group of people I play with.
They
aren't
all
as,
shut
like,
doors.
No, they aren't as like technically good as you guys.
Mm.
So like they don't know much. Like they know about the game and stuff, but you guys are very good at figuring out who people are like through like game mechanics and stuff like that. So
Mm.
with the other guys, I can like on a 2 imposter game, I can kill somebody with 2 other people there, and then be like, "Oh, this is a failed double kill. Oh, cool!" And then they both get voted out and stuff like that. But
So what you're saying is you're the only person in the group who watches the likes of 5 Up and that.
I'm the
pretty
toast
much.
boy.
Yeah.
I'm the toast boy.
Alright.
I've up the toaster, maybe the SR crew.
The only issue is I'm not
Fucking
smart
love
enough
the
to actually
SR.
pull that stuff off.
Oh, tell me about it.
Unfortunately, our group is a little too wise to those videos for the likes of the snap kill to be working.
Yeah.
Considering I now have to abandon doors, which is like
Abandon doors.
Except
Not
the suspicion
necessarily,
that's going to be
'cause-
placed on it.
Yeah, it'd be like, have you noticed how no doors have went off? What, you mean like every other fucking game? Yeah, isn't that suspicious? Yeah, that's Callum. You just sat there like, what the fuck?
you gotta vote me out just every single time to be sure.
Alright.
I'm on.
To be fair, I get suspected when nobody dies for a while.
I'm on a crewmate streak of 22, by the way.
Nice.
2 streams and 22 games. Yeah. I like playing the video game. It's no fucking wonder I can speedrun my tasks. I'm so fucking used to doing them. It's all I ever do on Thursdays.
Yeah. Sorry for the 4 imposter games, like most of which descended into meme madness.
Yeah.
Are we done for the night?
Yeah, well, can't really play with 4 people, can we?
Well, that's why I was asking. Are
Yeah.
multiple people getting off, or is it just Lucas?
I mean, even if it's just Lucas getting off, I can only play with 5. 5's
I think-
a bit chill, like.
Did Mike and Tyler was just like, nah then?
I still haven't heard back from him. When I messaged Sav, came back and said we're still on Minecraft, and I just haven't heard anything since.
We won't hear from them.
Yeah.
No.
If they're all on Minecraft, we won't hear from them.
Yeah.
What's going on with Dan? Like, I think he messaged me on Facebook, and we had like a 3-sentence back and forth conversation, and then it just ended.
Yeah, I like yelled at him at like 20 to 9 to come play Among Us. And he just messaged me back, ignoring that completely and replying to an earlier thing. Which is, sounds about right. Fucking rude, but you know.
Did you not say Cloud was gonna be there?
I think that's the general assumption, isn't it?
Tony,
I
what
know,
did you do
but
to him?
fucking all I did was shove it up his ass. He was asking for it, for fuck's sake.
Yep. That happened.
Am I
It was
going
a
to have to
joke.
schedule you two for marriage counselling?
Yeah.
Tony is many things, but a taker he is not.
If you loved him, you'd take it.
For Dan, I may. He's not even here, and I'm still fucking gushing
Symptom.
over him, for fuck's sake. That's how
Someone
much I
said
love that,
send
man.
it to him.
Yeah. My heart's
Yeah, I'm
broken
about
now,
the
wasn't
Discord.
it?
I'm gonna stick around on stream and play like a bit of Slay the Spire, just so it's not
Not
like
playing
a
any XCOM 2,
half
Ryan?
an hour and a half stream. No. I mean, I
Point
no,
blank
it's-
range, don't mind if I do. Boom! Oh, it ends up those tanks are explosive. That was
Oh,
brilliant.
that was a good one.
Scott went out of his way to fucking send me that.
Yeah, I know. I fully believe it. No, it's not like added that or anything. Like, I'd rather dedicate a full stream to XCOM, so it's not like
Yeah,
a mission or two. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
So it's
fair.
by I can just dip in and out of. So yeah.
I used to have this A4. I think it was A4. Probably a
this-
bit bigger,
this
actually.
notebook of
Yeah, a
A4.
notebook. It was a Pirates of the Caribbean one that came with like its own pencil case that I got whenever I was like 13, probably younger. But in the back of that, I had a whole dossier of every character I had in fucking XCOM, and Scott seeing me whenever I lost an entire squad of them. I was just devastated. I had to put in like the dossier KIA, like due to like friendly fire and KIA, fucking sacrifice trying to rescue their mates and fucking all, and I was just devastated by it.
I'm genuinely surprised they didn't write a letter to their families in that.
Oh. The good thing is I never really send like fucking legendary groups. I always send like, a higher ranking officer with us.
A bunch of rookies.
Or just a lower ranking class, like,
That's
So I didn't lose
know.
major ones, but I lost like the one with like the fucking me favorite sniper. That fucking devastated me. He was the captain of that squad. And like the other three were like, they were alright, but I was just I was sat there going, oh my god, no.
Lord.
The world's fucked with me at the helm.
Well, I had fun with
Nah, it was
many
fun.
imposter games with madness.
I'm very happy that I got imposter. Because I was fuming by the end. I didn't give a shit about the game by the end of it last week. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what fucking who? Yeah, sure. It was them. Why? I don't know.
I was quite surprised when I wasn't imposter and I got to live the first round. That's how the last few weeks have gone. I've either been imposter and went on a bit of a rampage, or I've been innocent and died immediately.
So I realised why I couldn't get in the word, because I was like, fucking mute.
You absolute potato.
You spanner.
But just a quick
You don't.
everything I was going to say was the only like Among Us gameplay that I watched before playing with you guys was Nuxtaku, and he sussed everybody out with 100% accuracy based on their voice.
Was that on a stream or on a YouTube
Non-missable
video?
evidence.
he streams and then he uploads the streams to the YouTube videos with like best of clips.
Gotcha. So it was the best of. So like it wasn't 100% accuracy then, because he will have uploaded the ones where he did it.
Right.
Fair, but like everything I saw was like he managed to source at least one person,
Yeah, because
at least one.
He'll be showing us big brain success plays.
Yeah.
Whereas I think it's really funny to show the big brain failures as well.
It's true.
Which is
Why
why
I'm
I'm watching old Glenn. Stan.
As far as Cloud's XCOM series goes, it's friggin' devastating seeing all your best units just get killed off. It just makes you lose all motivation to play the game.
It was me fucking sniper. She was a fucking badass.
Oh.
I once got her to
you
fucking
gotta
shoot at
avenge
someone
these
with like 35% at like fucking 2 miles away or whatever it was, and she fucking hit him with a crit and watched them explode. I was like, oh, this is my unit.
So that's
Watching my-
Tony's look. Do you want to explain your look, Ryan?
Well, to be fair, to be fair, I think honestly that retaliation mission did make up for at least some of the 75+% misses.
Yeah, that one round massacre was like a gift from the heavens after the mission
was.
previously.
It was purely on the fact that me sniper hit that 57%. Like without that, we were straight up dead.
I don't know. The guy with the shotgun one bomb on the shapeshifter was quite good.
Oh
An
yeah,
idea,
it was that as
Ryan.
well.
We should do like a group let's play of XCOM where we all like have input and like work together to try and beat the game
I
on
think
stream.
it'd be too difficult
Mm.
to actually do, especially right now.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing you'd have to like have everyone in a room together to do, which doesn't work, shockingly.
I mean, we can at least get a solid like at least what, 4 or 5 of us in the room at once.
You don't want a guy who plays tank as their main to input on XCOM, honestly. Fucking, the idea of we'll hold out doesn't work. It really doesn't work on XCOM. What are you gonna do? We'll stick it out. We'll be fine. I'm the tank.
Lad, you've
That's
got to
your job.
retreat.
Nope.
You have to retreat.
I'm stood right here. I'm good. Ryan, if you move him, I'm fucking disbanded. You know, that type of thing. That's how bad it would be. If we played an MMO, if we played MMOs, I'd be a beast tank for you, but I can't see it being well executed in XCOM.
I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 at the moment, and I'm going for a Paladin and then Gunblader, which is basically the tank route. And my first run, I went Dragoon, so DPS.
Yeah, you love Dragoons.
I do love my Dragoons.
In this Discord right now, there are
Bye-bye.
3. Bye-bye.
See you,
Bye-bye.
Vic.
In this Discord right now, there are 3 different MMOs being played.
League of Legends, Final Fantasy 14.
League is
Not
an
League of
MMO.
Legends, sorry, RuneScape. I knew what I meant to say, but I didn't.
Final Fantasy 14 for Lucas, and the other lads are playing World of Warcraft.
Yeah, fucking true.
Well, let's play World of Warcraft. It's just, I don't know, it's the artwork and the style, the way the overall looks is just what puts me off.
It's different if you grew up with Warcraft. Like the actual
I
Warcraft
didn't grow
series.
up with World of
I
Warcraft. 'Cause
did.
I never actually had a PC good enough to actually run it back when I was like
I
13,
didn't,
14 when
I-
everyone else played it.
I nicked my cousins whenever I was at his. Like, can I go on WoW? And he was like, yeah, sure. And I went, right, gnome tank, here I come.
First I actually ever played was Flife.
Which,
Flife. That was like a low, like it
Low
was
budget World of Warcraft.
it was very low budget. It was a free MMO game to play like RuneScape, except it was more along the lines of World of Warcraft. In its gameplay, it's just it didn't take much to actually run the game. And then like when I've got me decent PC, I want to play Final Fantasy 14.
I'd recommend giving
Hold on,
Star Wars: The Old Republic a chance. But then again, that's only if you like Star Wars.
I like my Star Wars, but I'm not like a massive, huge fan.
Yeah.
Of it. Like right now, I'm playing Star Wars Racing on Switch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
The
The one
nostalgia
good
that's
thing
hitting me
about
right
Star
now.
Wars Episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, well, you've also got fucking the two
don't know.
PlayStation 1 games that came out as well of the
In
of
episode
it.
1, the space battle was
the Menace
pretty
game,
sick,
that was
and
funny.
same with the Jedi fights.
Yeah, that's fair. The action set pieces were decent, like.
I do like the prequel stuff. I just don't like the movies. So like Clone Wars and fucking all the
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
that they've done, and like Rogue One. Rogue One's beast.
The best thing about the prequels was the action. Storytelling wise, it was subpar. It was very mid.
Yeah. See,
But
like
the
fucking
the action
Maul,
hits
Maul
different.
was one of my favorite characters because he was played by Ray Parks, who's
Oh yeah.
fucking such a legend at
Still
fighting
does his-
scenes.
He still does that Darth Maul fighting style. I've seen like, clips of him.
The-
and he still goes back to doing.
There's videos of him at conventions where little kids have ran up to him with the lightsaber because their parents have went, "That's Darth Maul," and then he's grabbed the double-ended one and done fucking flips on a child. Obviously, not actually hitting them, but like like flipping around, like doing a show for him. And then letting
Imagine
the
the
kid
child, but it was like the magic in this moment right now.
win.
Is
Yeah,
unreal.
definitely.
That's probably
But, like-
one of the few things I miss about being a child. Just like the magic in certain scenarios.
I'd be made up. I've been a Star Wars fan since as long as I can remember. I can't remember the first time I watched Star Wars because I watched it at such a young age that it's just always been known to me.
I watched Star Wars first, the sequels,
original
4,
three,
5,
yeah.
the original 3 when I was about 7 years old.
See, I definitely watched them a lot younger than that because I don't remember the first time watching them. I just always remember remembering them.
Yeah, because I remember in that same year, my uncle Stephen came round with episode 1, and then I was watching that Jedi fight like as a child, and I was just like, oh my god, this is amazing. And then I stand freaking episode 1 for like years and years. I never watched episode 2, and I read the book of episode 3. I did not watch the movie.
It's alright.
The book was pretty fucking sick.
See, like, I remember going to the cinema to watch the second one, like, as in episode 2. And I remember whenever Yoda fucking comes in on his cane, and I remember everyone in the cinema laughing, and I fucking got up and went, "You will be quiet about Master Yoda! Show some respect!" And I sat down. Next minute, he fucking does all these flip things, and then I was sat there as a kid going, "Ah, that's a bit disappointing." Because it was like, Yoda doesn't need to be a badass lightsaber wielder. He's essentially one with the Force, so he can do anything. Basically, that's what I thought it implied. But no, let's have him fucking a little CGI guy fucking flip past an old man who has to pretend he's fucking there. Are you kidding? I do not like any of the shit outside of Star Wars except for the fucking original trilogy. Most of the games are fucking badass. Even
Games
the
have always been
non-canon
better than the movies, especially for the prequel series.
Spoken like a true person who never
yeah,
who
okay.
never played Revenge of the Sith on the Game Boy Advance. 'Cause that thing was garbage. Believe me.
Do you know what's funny? Revenge of the Sith on the PS2 was fucking beast.
Oh yeah. Oh, I fully believe it.
Do you remember seeing gameplay of Revenge of the Sith on PS2? Like videos of it? And it did look like a good game.
It was fun. It was hard as fuck. Especially the last mission, which was... So the second to last mission, you play as Obi-Wan against Anakin. But on the mission after that, you play as Anakin versus Obi-Wan. And Obi-Wan is a fucking badass compared to Anakin.
Yeah.
You know, whenever facing him.
Right. My prequel gaming experience, it has been Star Wars Racing and Star Wars, Star Wars: The Clone Wars on GameCube, which was also very good.
I didn't know they did the Clone Wars one.
They did.
Like an actual game. I know they did like Republic Commando and all.
As far as sequel, like 4, 5, and 6, I played Rogue Squadron. You know, the
Fucking
ish
the N64 one or the GameCube one?
GameCube one. Most
Oh,
of my
yes.
Star Wars experience has been on GameCube.
Fucking that game is so beast and so difficult.
It's a very hard game. It's so difficult to pilot the A-Wings.
Do you know what the last mission is?
I do. It's the Death Star.
The second one.
The second second Death Star, like just off Endor.
You've got to fucking survive for like 10 minutes before the 5-10 minutes before the shields go down, and then you've got to make while like there's a fucking fleet all around you. You've got to survive all that for like 10 minutes, and then you're gonna make an attack on the fucking Death Star. You're like, oh my god.
Power's just like killing you off like every 5 seconds. That
It's a good game though.
It hard but very good, yeah.
See, I played the N64 one before that, and that was again
N64
good
one's
but
goated.
fucking hard.
Oh yeah, it was. It was so fucking good, but yeah, it was extremely fucking difficult.
I bet you
I don't know
never
what it is when it comes to the Rogue Squadron
seen
games. They
about
just
this.
made them so much harder than they were.
What you said, then, Scott?
I bet you never thought this would be the end of your Among Us stream.
I honestly, I did figure I'd probably have to find something else to play afterwards, but yeah. Sometimes you just gotta vibe.
Yeah. I might actually start fucking writing something down in my DM book. I've been meaning to the last few fucking days.
DM book?
Yeah, for
Tony's
after
preparing
Carl's
his campaign.
session.
Sorry, what?
Tony's preparing his campaign.
Oh.
So far I have a page.
Okay, it's better than 0 pages.
By the time
It's
we actually
essentially
start
like
the
the-
campaign, the book will be full.
So 2053 or so.
No. Give it 4 months, if that.
Have you ever seen Community?
No.
No. Abed, who's... It's hard to describe him, he's very meta, he watches all the TV shows that he can point out storylines and fucking all that, and he's a computer, as Jeff likes to put him, and he put him in charge of being a DM. And in the second session that they do, there's a part where he goes, what if I don't want to go that way? What if I decide to go somewhere else? Hey, have you got an idea of that? And he just brings out this fucking giant book, slams it open to a fucking world map. And he's like, I have a few ideas. It's like, don't fucking mess with him. If you want to say, no, I'm not doing this story and fuck off somewhere else, I've got you covered. Just means the world's probably going to burn in the next 6 months. So far, all I've got is the introduction. It's going to be very Final Fantasy-esque. I'm even going to play music for it. I'm thinking the Final Fantasy VIII opening as it pans across the land and sea. But also the beginning of Final Fantasy VII's is really fucking good. You know, before the bombing mission kicks in.
Yeah.
I've been vibing with Final Fantasy VIII's music for a while, especially since the YouTuber Alex McCullough did the landing mission, but in the style of like Final Fantasy VII remakes music.
Oh, nice.
Orchestration. It's amazing. And then I'm loving the Sorcerer's Boss music. I think it's called Prophecy. Oh, don't look. Which one?
That intro to Final Fantasy VIII still sticks up to this day. Like,
Oh yeah,
it
it's an
stands
absolute
up,
masterpiece.
It's fucking great. The rest of the game, you can take it or leave it, to be honest.
You see, I was holding back because Lucas really likes that game.
Like, it is a good game.
Love the
Is it
dungeon
though?
system. I don't like the leveling mechanics. I like the
No.
junction system. I don't like the
100%.
leveling mechanics. I like being able to, customize my stats and change them around and change me statistical resistances and me elemental weakness strengths. And
I like the idea of the junction system. It's just that it was done better 6 or so years earlier by Final Fantasy VI. But yeah.
Which one's that? Is that the one that's actually Final Fantasy VI, or is that the one that was changed to Final Fantasy 3 for the DS?
Well,
The one with Terra, or the one
Yeah.
where you had class
Yeah.
systems?
the
the
one
one
with
with
Terra,
Terra.
because that's
Terra,
Final
yeah.
Fantasy VI. The one that was Final Fantasy
Good.
3 on the DS was always Final Fantasy 3. It's just that was never sent to the West originally.
I thought
yeah.
I thought Tony was going to say the one that changed that was Final Fantasy 3 in America. And I was
Yeah.
about to say, yeah, that's the same game.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying Final Fantasy 4. Final Fantasy 4 is absolutely sick.
That's fair.
I'm enjoying the ROM hack of 6. That's also great.
Oh yeah, Brave New World. Yeah, it's solid.
I completed Final Fantasy 8 not too long ago. I'm at the start of Final Fantasy 7. I've not finished Final Fantasy 10 yet. I don't think I can be bothered with the grind.
That's fair.
Finishing Final Fantasy X doesn't take a grind though. I mean, completing it does. Completing
Yeah.
it is one of the grindiest games imaginable. But hello, Daniel. How we doing, buddy?
How we doing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
right, good.
we're just vibing.
But
Talking
with
shit
Final
about
Fantasy
video
10,
games.
I at least want to get all the celestial weapons.
That's not that much of a grind. Getting all the celestial weapons and all the sigils is a grind because that requires lightning dodging. But
Did someone say sigil?
Yeah.
hey, Daniel.
Hey man.
DSD kicking in.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah, not bad.
Too bad, man.
I said just
Suppo-
vibing. We only got we're down to 4 people, so we're just I'll call it there on Among Us, and then we've just been chilling here talking while I play Slay the Spire.
Sounds good, man. Nice.
What I
Nice.
miss?
How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm okay. I had to get myself to the studio today because what's it called? With this semi-unlikely, probably unlikely, but still kind of weirdly likely tour that we've got in April. We have to actually practice because we're getting paid for these
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah.
And if we turn up and we're shit, it's well, that's a problem. So
Yeah.
we have to be really vigilant with who we keep in contact with so that we can actually get to the room and legally do practices.
Oh yeah.
And we went down today and we were doing some of the stuff from the new album, and it was sounding really good. But I'm fucked because I had to an hour and a half drive back because the roads are fucked.
Oh, fun.
Because of
Extremely
the
fun.
flooding.
Huh?
Because of flooding and weather and whatnot.
Possibly. I don't actually know, you know. I think the only thing I really saw was it was mainly around Bootle, and the place is just fucking weird. I think it was mostly down
That's
Dock
just
Road,
Bootle.
but Dock Road's just one big roadworks, to be honest. So
Right, okay.
Pool's just
Uh,
generally fucked, to be fair.
yeah, it really is right now. Usually it's not so bad.
I just can't fucking tolerate the place.
I was comment on the roadway, just Bootle just sucks. I lived there for 17 years and can confirm, not great.
You heard it here first, folks.
That's fine. It's it used to be super nice, and then it just slowly deteriorated over the course of a decade and a half, and now it's just a shithole.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it is what it is.
As far as my own music, I'm just going completely solo. I'm writing all of my own music. On my own.
Hey, good shit, man. Nice. What kind of stuff is it? Is it super ultra mega turbo prog, or is it something nice and relaxed? So, well, what kind of thing you going for? That wasn't a dig, by the way. I make
It's-
stupid bullshit knuckle dragon prog, so I'm just the other end of the
Can't
spectrum.
confirm.
I'm just ignorant.
I know
It's still-
meant
So
as a
happy
dig,
you're
but it
here.
comes out as a dig, and it really tickles.
What
It's
I'm
still
so
my
happy
mixture
you're here.
of Dream Theater and Trivium.
That's sick, man. That's good. Sorry, I was laughing at Claude. It was just I'm so happy you're here.
You didn't
Yeah,
hear
he
the
was simping
comments
for
I
you
made
earlier,
about you
man.
before.
oh God. I hope they were just horrible.
It was just simple.
Somebody
just
had asked what had I done to you,
Yeah.
which is why you weren't in the party, and I went I put up his ass. He was asking for it,
All
And then we made
consensual.
a few jokes like that, and then I said, I do love that boy.
Right, jokes.
Oh. Oh man. You know, it's good. It's like, I mean, what the fuck else are you gonna do right now? You know, just like, what else is there to keep you busy?
Yeah.
But it's like,
I've been working and watching and binging One Piece lately.
I love One Piece.
no one ever seen that. The Naruto abridged.
Oh,
Nope.
No.
Not for years.
No fiction.
Is anyone here
not
like
for
One
years.
Piece?
No, never mind. I love it because there's like there's one fucking line in it, and there's this teacher who's hysterical, and he's just got this thing like trapped in a cage, eating fucking like, I think he sat there eating a burger, and he's just like, look at him eating that food, eating, and that's the whole line. I'm kind of in love with it. No,
Good times.
yeah, bridge
I saw-
series are good.
Was it Dave who was doing the you know your clip, Ryan?
Yeah,
On there,
that was
everyone's in
Scouse Dave,
hysterics.
yeah.
Was that? Yeah. Fucking, I've watched that so many times, you know, Dan.
What's this?
You
The
know, whenever
clip was-
fucking he went, yeah, whenever he called you, probably shouldn't repeat it, so I'm not going to. But he goes, you
Now I
fucking
remember the clip.
that. And then and then he go, and then he just and like I've went back and realized the moment that it breaks me because I've noticed that I didn't actually notice it like straight away. I cottoned onto it after a bit, and then he goes, "Why don't we have the R backwards?" Fucking dickhead. And at that moment of fucking dickhead, I broke because there's just a pause of it. He goes with the R backwards. Fucking dickhead. I
It's
dropped.
delightful.
And then I could hear your laugh because of my laugh, Dan. Your laugh kicks in as soon as you hear him, because it's like, I hear Scott's laugh, which is what tickles me, and then he says that, and then I'm gone, and then your laugh kicks in, and then fucking everyone's just kicks in one after another.
I do know what, right? Honest to God, I cannot express enough love for the three lads that I'm in a band with. But oh my God, I'm surrounded by fucking idiots. Like, they're all fucking morons. Oh my God, no, I need to tell you about something that happened today. I told Ryan earlier. Holy shit. Like, mate, today confirmed the timelines are bullshit. Right, give me a minute. Let me find this.
It's gonna be great.
So basically, this guy called Brian He, who is like a really good friend of our bassist Elliot. He's a lovely, lovely fella, right?
But
there's no
Big
but.
colossal butt on its way here.
No but. He's a very good boy.
Splitting.
He sent me a message. What must have been like 6 a.m. when he was sending it to me, right? But like, wait, let me check. No, actually no, it was like midday, so he was fine. He sent me
That's a big difference, Daniel. It's like
It
6
really is,
a.m.
it
No,
really
it's
is.
actually noon.
Yeah, it was like 20 to 1 to be honest with you.
Yeah,
But yeah,
then.
it was right. So he sends me this video. Do any of you know who Cannibal Corpse are?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Cloud, are you aware of the band Cannibal Corpse? Okay,
Cloud
then.
left. Good talk.
hold on, I've just had to stop me pee because I'm mid-piss while I'm muted.
Oh no, no. Oh my God.
Tony, do not pull a
Incredible.
cyanide, you absolute animal.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
phenomenal.
that was delightful.
I'm so proud of you.
So
So
am I,
basically,
so-
right, this guy, right, so fucking
Yes, I've
Brian
heard, I'm
sends me a
sorry.
message. Okay, cool. So Brian sends me a message and says, that is in fact Chris Barnes shouting out Reaper. And I was like, who the fuck's Chris Barnes? And I hit it, and I just see this dude in dreadlocks, stoned out of his fucking mind, going, hey everybody, I was going, hello motherfuckers. This is Chris Barnes here from the band 6 Feet Under. And at that exact moment, I went, no, this is not from this planet. You are missing. And I continued watching. bearing in mind, Chris Barnes is now in a band called 6 Feet Under. I've not really listened to them, supposedly. Like, I've heard people say they're sick, I've heard people say they're shit, and supposedly it's to do with what music you're into. But, like, this guy...
He usually is.
...was on the original I think 3 or 4 Cannibal Corpse albums, namely the one with Hammer Smashed Face on it, which is the legendary Cannibal Corpse song that featured in Ace Ventura. This man was in Ace Ventura. He was handpicked by Jim Carrey, and he sat there talking about our fucking album because Brian spent 50 quid or whatever for him to shout us out on Cameo.
Oh, it's a cameo. See, I thought you didn't actually mention that it was a cameo, so I thought it was like just the dude had just like listened to it and being like, "Holy shit, these guys are sick."
No.
I mean, the fact that it's a cameo is still fucking sick. Don't get me wrong.
Honestly, the fact that is hilarious because it means someone spent money to do that.
Yeah.
Like, Brian specifically paid him. And I inboxed Elliot like immediately when I saw this. I was like, "This is so funny." I inboxed Elliot and I was like, "Elliot, I need to tell you something." He was like, "I'm already on to me, kiss fucking bad." I went, like, "Why did he do this?" And he went, "I'm not gonna lie, mate. I don't know. He just inboxed 6 a.m. saying, 'Hey, I'm gonna get Chris Barnes to shout yous out,' and I thought he was fucking joking."
That is the decision of a man who is off his tits at 6 a.m.
That's the decision of a king, to be fair.
The funniest thing I've ever woken up to in my life. I finished my like vocal lesson at like quarter to 12. Got locked in my shed. Don't ask. Got out.
Why'd you get locked in your shed?
Checked my messenger and go on there. And Brian just went, "Yeah, that's Chris Barnes." And I'm like, "Who's Chris Barnes?" And he went, "The OG Cannibal Corpse vocalist and the singer for 6 Feet Under." And I was like, "That's hysterical. Why have you paid money for this?" And he went, "Honestly, just thought it'd be funny." And I went, "I've never actually listened to 6 Feet Under. Why did you do this?" And he went, "All I'm going to say is don't bother. They're not very good." And then just
Mate.
Oh my god.
It's listening to 6 Feet Under now.
I just don't
Apparently
understand.
you shouldn't bother, lad.
Supposedly.
Lad, he inboxed, like, I put that up, and then Chris Barnes from the legendary metal band 6 Feet Under, because he loves saying his own name. It's great. Chris Barnes, and he says it brilliantly, like he's got a phenomenal voice for it. But like, then he just sends us an emoji pile, like in a DM, and I'm just like, "What's going on there, Chris Barnes, lad? How's it going?" Thanks for sharing us.
I'm sorry you said that so scouse. What's going on, Chris Barnes?
What's going on there, Chris Barnes, lad?
Oh,
I've got the DMs right here, like that we exchanged. He just put like rocks in my and huge thanks, fella. Nice to meet you. Hoping you're keeping well amidst the craziness. Went all good here. Best of luck with everything. That was a fun cameo to do. Glad you liked him. And I'm not gonna lie, mate. It was the most bizarre shit. I just woke up to see my pallet sent me a video shouting us out, and I was fucking baffled.
6 Feet Under is basically like sludge metal. It's like from what I've heard so
alright.
far.
That's about right for the OG.
No, that's not the
Cannibal
vocals, that's
Corpse
the
guy.
guitar though.
I think the funniest thing about 6 Feet Under, or the funniest thing about that entire exchange, was the only exposition I've had to 6 Feet Under is that they're like 3rd in the list of worst albums of the decade by fucking Fantano. Like, Anthony Fantano, Mr. Melon Man himself, put like their Judas Priest Iron Maiden covers album 3rd worst album of the decade, and I was like, that's the only thing I know about this band. And this dude shouted us out in a fucking cameo video because some random dude from Liverpool was like, "Hey, you know what'd be funny?"
Well, it wasn't wrong.
God.
It was not wrong at all.
Oh,
yeah.
It was hilarious, to be fair. He was right.
No, they sound terrible.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Bear in mind, Lucas is usually pretty, like, you know,
Open to
constructively
music,
constructively critical. I don't usually hear him just go, "Yeah, they sound like shit."
Lucas is just like, "Oh wow, these guys fucking suck."
This is not something we usually hear from. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I like to try and stay positive.
I know, that's what's so great about it.
I know, I know.
To be had here.
I've had bands that like I've known a shit, but I like the music of, and you've defended them for me, and I've went, don't. It's worse. It's worse if you defend them. Just let it happen, and just. I've had those type of discussions before.
Generally, I can find something good in anything.
But
when
find us something.
Problem. Sometimes don't.
Don't do that.
I mean,
was
there's plenty of
put
elements in a song that can be good. It could be rhythm, it could be harmony, it could be tone, it could be the vocal side of things, it could be the actual, it could.
No, but what if you listen to Spam Swamp on YouTube, for whom none of those are good?
Or it could just fucking blow. Like Maroon 5 or Imagine Dragons or Maroon 5 again.
Oh,
Is that
I fucking love Maroon 5, you cheeky cunt, you know that?
I
You
like
horrible
Maroon 5
bellend.
myself.
I fucking love them. They're shit. I do love them though.
God, Adam Levine's voice sounds like Sonny from iRobot.
Listen.
Is this where the marriage ends?
Apparently.
Listen. How can I hate the song that has helped me get laid so many times?
Oh, no, fair enough.
You know, like,
yeah, no,
because that comes on, I start dancing, and that, like, with whoever shall take me, and then it's on.
Mate, fair dues. Understood.
For like
no need to
6
explain
months
any further.
straight, man, I rode that wave of I can dance to moves like Jagger, and that was it. I was in.
Yeah, fair.
I remember those trips to town. Fucking hell.
I will still say
those
this though.
days.
I would still prefer to listen to Maroon 5 than Kiss.
Same, agreed. I can't stand Kiss.
Oh, Lucas, mate.
I
Yeah,
like 'em.
we have found common ground. That band is full lunchbox sales merchants dressed up as musicians, and I fucking hate all of them.
Going on
Except
the
these
Brady
ADHD
Bunch
is
variety hour, cheeky bastards, cashing
like-
in on their fucking fame.
Mate, they're into like, oh my god, like Gene Simmons has like a face that it's almost like his cells are spelling out in braille. Please punch me in the fucking head. Slam your elbow into the side of my temple and watch me pop like a piñata. Please, for the love of God, I'm better without this.
You get a microscope far enough, and all the cells are flipping the bird at you, and you're like, that's why I want to punch him all the time.
Like, put it this way, I think it's a very bad sign if a band's best song is a cover. I think
Which
that's
one's the best song?
Kiss is I think they did God Gave Rock and Roll to You, which is I don't think a Kiss song, or there is another Kiss song that there's a song that Kiss have done, but it's a cover song, and it's just look, I will take any excuse to loathe that band with every fibre of my being, just on general principle.
That's fair.
I noticed.
I think a chorus that repeats like 12 times over and over again is also an element of bad songwriting.
It's a crazy, crazy,
Yeah.
crazy, 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 crazy.
I don't think I've
crazy.
listened to as many Kiss songs as you, because I like the Kiss songs I listen to.
I'll say this: Crazy Night and God Gave Rock and Roll to You are both bangers, and I love those tunes, right? And
I'm guessing they're both covers.
I don't know, but all I'll say is like I think those two songs are pretty banging. The covers thing was more to do with Five Finger Death Punch, and that's just because Five Finger Death Punch are objectively bad.
Oh, disagreeable.
And silence.
I'm trying to remember what the songs are.
Okay, so the number one song was Bad Company, which was a cover by the band Bad Company, and then the rest of their songs are negligible.
They do all sound the same.
They've definitely nailed that pop song formula in their music.
they have. Like, but the thing is I love bagging on Five Finger predominantly because their artwork is shockingly bad. Their lyrics are unbelievably cheesy. Ivan Moody is literally a THC salesman online and makes a career out of arguing with his bandmates and leaving the band every periodic 6 months. It's the easiest band to just pile on in it, and it's fun too.
That's fair.
Isn't that the key purpose? Not only is it easy, but it's fun.
Yeah, that's the jam. But Shinedown, I
Sounds like my second girlfriend.
think. I
Actually,
find
that's a lie. She wasn't fun.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You want to talk about it?
No,
I'm
we
good.
I would recommend not.
Don't know if you got like 2 hours.
I'd recommend taking it into a private chat, to be honest. There's quite the list to get through for that one.
Oh, nice.
It all started at the age of 6 whenever I was born with our mouth.
At age 6, I was born without a face. But yeah, I think Shinedown are probably like the hardest band to bag on because I genuinely think Shinedown have managed to like exact the perfect shade of grey. Like that's how I
beige.
describe. Yeah, if like I'd say the way I describe Shinedown to someone is if you played their songs backwards, they might be a cure for Alzheimer's. Because I'm fairly certain I've never remembered a single bar of any Shinedown song. With the exception of Second Chance, which is a belter, to be fair. But I've listened to a lot of other Shinedown songs. Apparently, people have told me I've listened to other Shinedown songs, and I've never remembered a single one.
Is that because they all sound the same, or?
I'm
you don't
lying, I couldn't tell you, I can't remember.
That's fair. Yeah.
All I can
Makes
say
sense.
I'm not
Good
trying
question.
to be funny when I say, I'm genuinely not trying to be funny when I say that either. Like, I
All I
can't remember.
No, but it was because you literally said, "I can't remember the song." Oh, why is that? Because they're the same. I can't remember, Ryan. Fucking hell. You know?
Yeah, it's fair.
thing is,
It was a stupid
I
question.
know how that feels because I have listened to Shinedown myself, but I can't remember any of it.
I remember the
defy you
Godsmack
with-
song Shinedown, and that's the closest I get.
Is it like a Cyrus song or something that like it's like a magical enchanted tune that like after you listen to it you forget it?
It
Probably
might
not.
be, but again, honestly, Cloud, I couldn't tell you.
You can't
That doesn't
remember.
remember the song, and I can't do it. Like,
Yeah,
they
it's
are
fine.
literally like
So
their
that's
entire
so
brand
close.
is literally forgettable. It's astounding. I saw them live for like 25 minutes, and I don't think I saw 2 different songs.
Maybe they were just playing the
How
same
would you
shit
know?
song
You
over
can't
and over.
remember.
Mate, apparently I've seen them 6 times. It's like I fucking haven't.
He's going raw scouts. Oh, that's great.
I've seen Sixth live and I can't remember what they were like.
Oh, dude, 6th. Vulture Cult supported them, right? Was it
Did
in
they?
Hangar 30 that you called them?
I'm not certain. I don't remember them. To be fair, like I hadn't actually really heard anything of Sixth until them and Shapes supported Trivium, and Sixth were completely forgettable for me then. But then I listened to them on Clone Hero because one of the playlists has got an album of theirs, and I was like, this is fucking sick. I wish I remembered anything about it from the gig.
Sometimes it's just like that, isn't it? But
Yeah.
like, suppose
Literally,
Sorry,
there's
Luke.
like there was nothing memorable about their live gig. There was no melody, there was no harmony. It was just for the entire gig, and because everything sounded the exact same, I can't remember anything.
yeah, it was weird because like I hate to keep ragging on the Shinedown thing for comedic purposes, but one, it's hilarious, so I'm gonna keep doing it anyway. And 2, this is genuinely a good example. I've apparently seen Shinedown twice. I say apparently as the key word there, because I'm almost certain I've only ever seen them once, kind of.
Ryan, are
Which
you
was when there
still
was the
streaming?
Yeah. No, this is great content.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is going on the internet.
I can just imagine Dan getting a cease and desist letter at some point for ragging on this
Just from
band.
just from the band.
This is slander, sir. Slander. No, it isn't. It's the fucking truth.
Yeah. Yeah, fair. I was gonna say, I was like, oh shit, I've cut so many tires, and I'm like, wait, I've literally just bagged on Five Finger Death Punch, Maroon 5, and Shinedown. Like, I've barely even bagged on Shinedown. I've just been like, I literally cannot remember a single thing they've ever done.
So I booted up
true,
Spotify during this conversation just to see what the songs are. And I'm looking at them. I recognize names, but I can't hear the music at all.
It's like John Cage's 4 minutes 32 seconds.
It's 4 minutes 33.
Is it 33, my bad?
Yeah. Awful.
I did not know we were still streaming, to be quite honest with you.
Yep. Yeah, no, this entire
very
thing's
cool.
been
I just have just said that.
Hey, it can't be worse than Scouse Dave, so it's all good.
No, it really can't. But yeah, like I hate to continue the bagging of Shinedown, because the thing is, supposedly
Dave was great.
Scouse Dave was phenomenal.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's true.
like I've seen what Shinedown do for like supporting bands, and they're so generous. Like they're lovely fucking people from what they've done for their supporting acts.
Yeah.
But like, I swear to God, I saw them supporting Maiden in the Echo, right? And I saw 20 to 25 minutes of their music, and I can't remember them pausing. All I remember was the singer trying to get the crowd like moving around for 7 minutes, and I was like, mate, I don't think it's happening. You're gonna want to fall back and just kind of graft on. Shinedown was not a great support idea to compare with Maiden at all. Like those two bands just
fucking hell no.
do not gel, I don't think. So I think that's why, which is a bit unfortunate. But like especially that night, the whole Liverpool crowd was just like, what the fuck is this? It was surreal. Like, as soon as I finished, me and the guy I went to see it with, we just like, okay, now I've seen
I've
Shinedown.
heard this song before.
Yeah, and we were just like, okay. And that's like our entire response was just cool, and we just kind of moved on. And ever since, I've just been like, I can't remember a single bar of a Shinedown song other than the chorus to Second Chance. That's it.
I've got Monsters on at the moment, and I was like, isn't that a fucking Skillet song or something? And like, I'm going, hang on.
That's just Monster
Put
singing.
it on, and as he started singing, I went, oh, I have actually heard this song. I must have forgot it.
I'm going to deafen myself because my music bleeds over.
Fair.
I've got to figure this out.
DMCA.
It's fun to go to the DMCA. Oh man, what a strange time. Let me have a look at this again. Shinedown songs. I did say that auto corrected to Shined Own Song Sobs.
Yeah.
What the fuck have you been typing?
It's truth.
We're sobs. I suppose, son of a bitch.
There's Monsters, Atlas Falls, I'll Follow You, Get Up. I've never heard of a single one of these. Yeah, Second Chance was their biggest single. Yep. I don't remember what any of these songs are.
Any of the top 10.
And it's just, I'm fascinated. I'm truly fascinated. But yeah, like the other thing is, and like this is gonna sound like more of a dig, but like, who on earth has ever said my favorite band's Shinedown?
I'm sure someone has at some point. I have no idea who they are.
I'm willing to wager those words have never been said, except when asking, has anyone said that?
How much are you willing to wager?
10 pence.
I thought you were just gonna say 10. I'd be like, true.
10 beans?
Yeah, 10 beans. Beans?
I'm just, it's fucking bizarre, man.
Flex potion.
Oh, I don't know. I find honestly like modern day like easiest bands to rag on, like by far. Nickelback, not so much anymore. Like people are starting to go, oh
yeah. Like, I mean, they're not my favorite band, but they did make a song for a Spider-Man film.
They did make a song.
Dude, that was just Chad Kroeger. I don't think that was Nickelback.
I thought it was them all.
Possibly. But all I know, fucking great song.
See, I've just come to refer Chad as Nickelback. I go, oh look, it's
You're
Nickelback. Like just pointing at him.
Does anybody know the names of anybody besides him?
Like if I'm,
know, to be fair.
them, like I would go, oh yeah, I'm Nickelback, and then say his drummer's there. I go, how you doing, Nickelback? Like that's just like it's their fucking, like they're a unit, like you know, that's just.
Oh,
their
I gotta
name.
be a sniper. I gotta be
I like
sharpshooter.
the scenario where
Nickelback
Cloud
for
is
I am many.
regularly in contact with Chad Kruger and just
Who?
shakes his hand of a morning before he takes his kid to school and goes, ah yes, Mr. Back.
It's been a while, Nickel.
I'm just
Please
imagine.
call me Nick.
Can you just imagine a homeless person going to Chad's program? Have you got a nickel?
Okay, next week when we play Among Us, can we
Bah.
just have Tony refer to Dan as Reaper all day?
You just have him refer to Dan as Nickelback all day.
I'd like Cloud. I'd like the artist formerly known as Beep.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Do you know what?
Bit
Actually,
much.
that's kind of a sick shirt idea.
That is a great shirt idea.
Make sure you get the letter.
Could you imagine me calling a meeting in Among Us next week and going, it's the artist formerly known as Beep, it's the artist formerly known as Beep, I just called him.
Yeah, I can
In
entirely.
Among Us, if you named yourself Reaper, you've basically got a target on your back.
If you name
No,
yourself,
Yavu, fucking, you're going down, I swear to fuck. I'm getting imposter back, which means you're first to die.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
how's
lie,
that
I
feel?
still. Sorry, Ryan.
I was just saying, yeah, how does that feel to get imposter back? Guess what, crewmate streak? Guess what, my crewmate streak is on now, Dan.
What's your crewmate streak on now, Ryan?
22.
Aww.
22 games in a row. I have been crewmate only.
Oh, you know. Sorry, I was doing 6-6 Samus.
How
I
fucking
like
dare you?
6-6 Samus. Oh man. What a jelly bean games are the most fun and the most cursed.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm just tired of getting a fucking crewmate. I have so much practice on the tasks now. I'm constantly freaking speedrunning my tasks in before the first meeting because all I do is do tasks and sus people. That's all I do.
This is the thing that's
I'm
honestly
so
got Ryan.
happy. I'm so happy I got you during that download with 0.1 seconds ago.
Mate, that was
I'm
fucking
so
infuriating.
happy. I seen you on there and I was like, quick, before it's finished.
Phenomenal.
We did have some really mean games today, like, because it kept bouncing from me to Tony
Yeah.
repeatedly with
Both
the main imposters.
Yeah,
sorry, Ryan.
There's 10 games. Callum got imposter twice. Lucas got it once.
No,
So-
didn't Lucas go twice?
No, Lucas got it once. So
Oh,
one of
fuck.
you guys got it 3 times, I think Scott, and the other one got it 4 times.
That's obscene.
Yeah,
was
I
the-
got 2 in a row, then I got 1, and then I think the last game was 1.
Pink. Duh.
Or maybe the second
man.
to last game I got it once more.
Oh, Belter. I will still never forget the imposter round that Scott and Lucas had, where everyone went to go and fix comms except Lucas, who just fucking went somewhere and no one was like, even the imposter. I think it was even Scott like followed us down. We did it. And everyone instinctively went to the button because Lucas just did not go anywhere. We hit the button. Lucas, we go, Lucas, why did you do that? And he goes, because I don't conform to society, and I absolutely love the solidarity that everyone had the second I just went, get him off. Get him off. Get him off.
Yeah.
By that point, we'd already had the round where I had to leap over him to kill you.
Yeah, you did. That was honestly.
My partner had to do that to kill me the next round. So I was ready to
Yeah.
throw him out at the slightest inconvenience.
Oh, mate, my imposter mode was on fucking turbo for that. So Lucas.
Even as a crewmate, I still get like sus on me because I just go random routes.
It was the way you'd phrased it, and I was just like, am I seeing a little jelly bean man wearing a fedora saying the single most like 4chan thing I've ever heard? He's out of here. I want you to tell me what orbit looks like tomorrow, lad.
What I say about that though is it's content.
Yes, absolutely it was. It was fucking superb, man.
It's delightful.
But yeah, like after that, like when I kind of just gave Lucas the
class is
come
sniper.
on, look, and then
Sharpshooter,
I saw
but
Scott coming
focus
at me,
on
I was like,
sniper.
no, I need to hit report, and then I died. I was like, I looked at them, and then all I thought was just, I literally fucking willed it into the game, and I was like, I'm gonna get imposter next, and I'm going to rip them in fucking half.
I
Take
can't
a
get
wild
over that
guess with the
game.
first. I can't believe, and no one sussed the fact that those two were the first two people to die.
Oh, I knew
killed-
I could die immediately. That's why I walked into comms with you. I was like, kill me here, it's out of the way. You can go have fun.
Yeah, I killed 5 people in that game, and then got voted off on 4, and gave the Omega Brain play of just give yourself in.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Yeah.
That was a great fucking
Like,
play.
it was me,
And I was sat there
everyone
going, it's a double. And like, I'm sat there going, it's a double bluff. But if it isn't, we've definitely lost. Fuck. It's gotta be. But if it isn't, then it's this person. Oh, Dan, you fuck. Like, I was just sat there like that, you dick.
And I always feel bad because I get paired with Josie so much in Imposter, and I was just like, I can't. I've got to try and save the girl because like I've fucked this up so many times now.
I played so shit last week that like, I was so bad.
Oh, dude. I just screaming down the microphone going, do you know who died first? Scott. Do you know who died second? Lucas. Do you know who's got a chub on? Fucking me there, mate. Wait.
I can't get over the game, Dan, whenever...
First 2 meetings for that round.
Till death do us part, yeah?
No, well, that one was great, but I love the one where I just been getting fucked at the beginning of every round, basically.
Oh, when you had your
And
list
so
and
I
you were
wrote
down.
down everyone's name was on the shit list, except for yours and Scott, and I purposely had a note saying, people, simp, and then it was Ryan, Amy, and Tyler, possibly. Them two were like, and then so I had a note, I shall simp Dan and Gorguts, which is weird that I actually wrote down Gorguts and not
That
Scott.
is quite weird, like.
Considering so, you know, he's me fucking brother, you think I'd put Scott, but I think I wrote Gorguts just so I could, if I pointed out, I'd be like, oh, I was with Gorguts, I know he's safe, you know, because other people might not know. But, and then fucking Scott killed me, and rather than write his name on the shit list, I wrote in capitals, fucking furious. And then the next game I was imposter, so I followed you into weapons, ran out of weapons, killed Amy, followed you, and then went back into weapons, followed you around, killed somebody else and followed you, and then it was like 2 people are dead. I don't know who it could be. Cloud's been with me the entire game, so he can clear me, and I was like, yes, Dan, I can clear you. And at the end, you and
I
Scott
can clear
caught
you
me.
all the way to the end.
It was you, me, and Scott. And Scott just goes, "Oh,
So we
it's
just give him
Cloud.
it."
Let's give him it. We have every one of us besides you, Dan, have fucked them. Let's let him get the kills."
Just skip so he can kill me and feel a bit better.
So, like, do you know what? Honestly, I don't think you were there for this one. Ryan, you will really appreciate this, right?
Yeah.
I was in a game with Dyson, Callum, and a bunch of like the DAC crew people, that went over on there. Now, Ryan knows firsthand that those Among Us sessions are chaos incarnate.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they are fucked beyond all recognition. They're so cursed.
Yeah, it wasn't
people.
like that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, Dyson just makes soul reads every second game and then just calls himself imposter every other game that isn't that. And no one can tell when and if he's doing stuff, so everyone just auto votes him out. And then he gets salty because when Callum goes on imposter, he dies first because it's a bit and no one cottons on. Then Jake just gets sus thrown on him over absolutely everything because David just goes at him every single game. And then one game, I just had enough. And I was like, I'm getting killed first every single fucking round. I'm getting voted off first every single round because people are like, Dan's still alive, guys. He can't be. Like, the only way he's still alive is if he's imposter because his imposter ratio is god awful.
It's been there before, yeah.
5 out of 7 times they were right that day as well. Because we were on it for a long time and they were like, yeah, no, Dan's still alive, vote him out. And I was like, it's not even fucking me. And it wasn't like 2 of the times, the other 5 it was, and I was furious. And it got to the last game of the night. It was just between me, David, and Callum, right? And I knew that it was like I knew that it was Callum, and all three of us were sat there, and Callum was basically like throwing sus onto David. David was throwing sus onto himself, but Callum had voted me. It was absolute bullshit, right? And sorry, no, they both voted each other. And one of them was going, like, cause all they were doing was, like, calling lights and then flickering the lights on and off and then just standing next to each other and staring each other out. And it was the most infuriating shit. I was like, guys, I just want to play the fucking game. And it got to the end and they'd voted each other and they just went, Dan, we've both voted for the imposter. And I just stared at them both. I just stared at the screen for like a couple seconds, right? And I just went to them, do you know what, mate? If I don't get to play this game, fucking no one is. And voted myself and just stared them out on Discord for 20 minutes. I was like, where, like, no one leaves. Like, they were in absolute pieces, but I'm like, it's your own time, you're wasting.
The school teacher, Dan.
I was
It's not
livid.
wasting time if they're laughing.
Oh my god, I was fucking furious. I was like, do you know what? If I don't get to play this game, absolutely no one will. Voted myself, and like the whole Discord was in pieces, and I just had steam coming out my ears, and I was just looking at Callum. I was like, fucking do it, little boy, do it. Go on, go on, do it, stupid little man. Kill me, fucking do it now. And he just wouldn't. I was like, I will literally sit here till the end of time. Then they called an emergency, and I just didn't move. I just watched them. I was like, I would rather die choking to death. It was a time.
I would rather suffocate.
Right, I need to go. I'm in work.
Sure,
so
good.
Yeah, no
I've
worries.
stayed past my due.
Nice. All right, man.
Speak
Catch
to
you
you
in...
soon, kid.
Good to catch you, man.
See you later.
Lucas is a good dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bit of a
Been
plan,
out
like,
with
but
him many a times.
Oh man. Sorry, I missed the session tonight. I was kind of talking shop with the lads, and I was just like, this needs to be done because I don't often get the chance to speak with more than one at a time.
yeah. No, that's entirely fair. Don't worry about it, man.
Yeah.
You'd only miss some Mimi rounds anyway.
Mm. I just
Was
missed.
it
I
like
missed
an hour and a half, wasn't it?
Yeah, about
yeah,
that.
a shorter one then. Nice. Yeah. Listen, speaking of, I am actually gonna bounce myself because Ryan, guess what turns up tomorrow?
The flight stuff.
Yeah, finally.
Poggers.
Oh, mate, this was an actual nightmare. But you know what else turns up tomorrow, lad? Stranger Than Fiction free stuff.
Hey, Pog.
Gonna be good. Right, well, listen, I think Cloud's at the bounce, and I haven't.
Yeah,
heard
it
it.
just sounds like.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, yeah.
Press the wrong fucking button.
Oh. No, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Well, listen, it was good to speak to you for a little bit, and
Yeah,
chat,
man.
if there's anyone in chat at all, and even if there isn't, it doesn't matter. Use your Twitch Prime right now and subscribe to Psycho on twitch.tv/Psycho.
Appreciate it, baby.
Alright, catch us later.
See you later.
Speak to you soon, man. I'm gonna head off myself because I've got the school run.
Yeah,
Cool.
probably call it quits anyway. Didn't realise we've been chatting for about an hour and a half.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, about that. Oh, to be fair, it's what, three hours in. Among Us. No, it finished out like a
Yeah,
little,
well,
like
that's
about
fine.
more like half 11 ish.
Mm.
So close to an hour, but still. Yeah, it was good to vibe for a bit. It got me through. It got me to make the stream actually, or it kept going long enough to make the stream actually worth the bloody time. So there's that.
Dan's run was the best.
It always is.
Uh,
Man has a way with words. Tell you that much.
I just love the fact that he goes dead scouse at times. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's great.
it was beast.
That's Scout's Dave influence. That 100%.
Try and get Scouse Dave for next week. I want to know this.
I'll do what I can. Also, you know what the funny thing is? Like, I don't know if you guys know that his name's not even Dave.
No.
I guess there wasn't.
Yeah, no, it's not actually Dave. I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's funnier that way. But yeah, no.
I don't care. He's Scouse Dave now.
Yeah, no,
He's
100%.
not Ant, is he?
Oh, you've caught that part. Yeah, he's Ant.
Yeah, he's Ant.
No, he's Scouse Dave.
Well, yeah, he's Scouse
No,
Dave.
because yeah, that's what it was. I remember picking it up because Scott went Tony, and then me and Scouse Dave talked at the same time. And he was like, "Oh, sorry, who's Tony?" And I'm like, "I'm Tony. You're Ant."
Oh yeah.
Like that, and then yeah.
Yeah, good
stuff,
times.
Scouse Dave.
100%.
It's a lot easier than having two Tonys in the chat.
Hmm.
Well, I think part of the reason why Dan calls him Scouse Dave so regularly now, even in band stuff, is because there's another Ant in the band, Anthony Capitano.
Oh, fuck
So
it
he's
up.
just like, you know what? Just call him Scouse Dave. Called him Longworth for a while, but he doesn't like his last name, so give him a different name, you know.
Fair enough.
Yeah. It's been good. Peace out, guys.
See you tomorrow.
Speak
Ryan.
to you.
See you
Speak
tomorrow,
to
bro.
you soon.
See you later.
Bye, boys.
I'm sure I'll see Tony next week. Send that out of Discord. Yeah, hope anyone watching or watching the VOD or anything enjoyed. Can find the social stuff here. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, Psychocerex, on all of them for all of the updates. So I'll be back tomorrow for some more Warzone, and yeah, we'll just see if anyone's streaming, so I can raid them. Give them a good old raid. Twitch are gonna make noise immediately. I guess the Minecraft stream finished. Yeah, well. Yeah, so see you guys tomorrow, 9:30, or whenever if you're watching the VOD. Ain't that the wonderful thing about VODs? Peace.